racist.
It's not because their skin is green.
Racist against orcs. He's just like, the orcs just sized. I'm not fighting orcs because they're orcs.
One of my best friends is an orc.
That's like fighting with like a football player
See,
or like a UFC guy or some shit.
So I will say that personally, yeah. I mean, I did design the world to be overtly racist in its normal clash of like orcs don't get along with elves and things like that. But yeah, it's a lot more pronounced here and a lot more active because
humans don't like elves or orcs.
To me, that makes having mixed race characters and having a mixed party race a lot more volatile and interesting, right? Because you have characters like Nevik who are half elves. So yeah, they grew up in places where there are a few places that half elves would even be accepted openly without being like fucking murdered. And then the places that he does grow up are full of
the shitty places.
Yeah, the shit, right? Yeah. Whereas you have this orc here who was basically taken in by an army, and because he's a half orc,
trained in battle.
Yeah, as a half orc, and they were just like, well, he may be a fucking orc, but at least we can put him to use, right? And I mean, that's some racist shit, and that's as I don't know, like I said, I mean, I don't think of it as being like over the top crazy, but
and I could see that's why Gargag doesn't like words, like he doesn't like reading.
Well, he may not have been ever taught to read and things like that. I mean, in this setting, honestly, if he were raised amongst humans,
I'm probably illiterate.
Yeah, as a half orc, these people, look down. I mean, you really have to think historically how I mean, you just got done playing Red Dead 2. Fucking how native.
Most of them were illiterate.
Yeah, people that were born to Native American mothers and white fathers, right? How they were treated. Yeah. I mean, even now in the South, how people of mixed race are treated, I mean, you look at that and you apply that to a world where there is no, international or no social media justice enforcement going on. I mean, you got open race wars, consistently, and then you do that for a couple of decades, and then it just becomes bitter, right? I mean, oof. Yeah, but now we're amongst even more racism, where we're at the Drows, and they motherfucking just.
I have a lamp. Yeah,
they are racist in the sense that they believe they're superior to everyone. I mean, honestly, the Drow here are for all intents and purposes Nazis. They
Drow supremacy.
Yeah, exactly. They believe they are better than everyone. That their religion is the only one that is true, and that everyone else on the planet is.
Are they wrong though? They are kind of they are pretty, and their society looks pretty. Fucking happening down here. Are they wrong?
He's breaking. We've got him broken. Got him broken. He becomes a servant. Dun-dun, already. Yeah. So I mean, where we're at right now, Jason and Faerundis, my two old men, are after this. I'm fairly certain Faerundis is 7 HP or some shit. He's almost dead.
I was, and then I got healed for a little bit by Mr. Jason.
Yeah, he's pretty fucked up. But they are both being pretty much actively pursued by a Drider that strolled up on them after they killed a guy in the street. And Nevik was with them up until that happened. And then he fled.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Gargak, on the other hand, has successfully pulled off a fucking prison riot in one of the few open areas in the city from where they are basically escorting these slaves from where they hold them to these mine pits, and is now barreling off towards the city on the back of a fucking giant rock creature. Yeah, that's what we got going on out here. Right, guys? How we feeling? How's everybody doing this evening? How was your day? Since I'm too
had a day off, I did a lot of chores today and shit.
Since I'm too brutal.
So I'm just gonna let you know that my next character is going to be the worst character.
The worst character.
Because you expect to die.
I'm not for you. I mean, not for me. For you. I'm gonna go hardcore in on this character.
What are we? Okay. I mean, I'm down.
He expects to die. That's what he's saying.
I mean, how your story ends is how your story ends. That's up to you, right? I mean, this has been a long story for most of these characters, and how it ends.
Tonight is a good night to die. No.
I don't think it's up. I don't think it's up to me. I think it's up to the fucking Drider chasing me down right
dice
now.
gods. Let me pull up my fucking counter builder. There we go. Yeah, the dice gods, all that sort of shit. Yeah. So who do we want to start out with there, man? And we could. I mean, I imagine the Jason Faerun is probably a good place to start. So yeah, you guys are fleeing through the streets right now. You guys have literally just fled combat, and this Drider is not unaware of that. It sees you and is actively pursuing you. And this thing is pretty large. It's like the size of a fucking truck. This isn't.
Wait, did it see us? I thought we
Stealthy.
No, we weren't stealthy when we made our run, or at least I wasn't. You may have been.
No, but neither one of you guys have the stealth check. I was going
I don't think that I don't think that we were in a position where it saw us. I thought it was tracking us with its nose.
Yeah, that was it. But either way, he's actively pursuing you. You were in the area, it is in the area, and this thing is actively pursuing you. If you'd like to try to hide, you can. Yeah, I think that's actually what happened, is that we did try to hide, and when we had a real bad bail on it or something like that, and she smelled really bad or some shit.
No, I used my action for heals and ran.
There was something about we were fucking around with that same thing. I forget. It's been 2 weeks.
Faerundis tried to be stealthy, and I believe he may have failed.
So
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation.
You can't cast it if you can't pronounce it.
Alright, look, I thought about that too.
You can't cast it if you can't pronounce it.
I thought about that too,
No,
but it's can you change a smell?
We're an odd odor. You can create an instantaneous, so I'm gonna try to disguise our smell by creating the smell of fecal waste.
Yeah, so this thing is out here fucking sniffing around.
I think I already smell like shit.
Clearly aware that something in someone.
Make it smell like a drow.
Yeah, and you do have a dead drow on the ground. One of them, the other drow, I believe, was still fighting you, or I'm not sure if you killed him. But either way, you've got a Drider after your ass. Nevik, on the other hand, is fucking bolted. He went into a house for a while, got out of it, and is
climbed on the roof. Sat and watched the drow all stealthy. Was gonna stab it, and then a little voice inside my head said that was stupid, and I ran away and snuck off the back of the house.
Yes.
And lost his problem solver.
I did lose my problem solver. It's still in that house, though.
And you can still go back and get it.
Slash causer.
Actually, I don't think you've discovered. I don't think that your character's discovered that you've forgotten it yet. I feel like
I know for a fact. Like when I grabbed my boots, when I scooped up my clothes to run out of the room because Valdir was fucking freaking me out. I saw it fall out of my boot. Like I rolled like a nat 1. So
no, you wouldn't have seen it. The whole idea is that you forgot to grab it. So you don't know that you don't even have it right now. I don't think.
Either way, going back in the house with Rashik's probably a bad idea. So
gonna be a bad time.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a good time. Exactly.
You French fry when you pizza. Gonna be a bad time.
Yeah, could be good. Yeah, don't do it. All right. So you guys were heading towards the west, if I recall correctly. Let me pull up my handy dandy map so I can.
Handy dandy notebook.
I got a notebook, but I also got a map for myself here that basically just kind of works out the whole situation of where everybody is, and keeps my brain in track, which is a good place to be. Yeah, I didn't set up any actual battle maps for this part. I mean, which we can. I can do my cool quote part. I don't think I have a cool quote for this one. No battle map pre-work, guys. I just fucking wing it the whole time. Oh yeah, dude. Here we go. Okay, Truth of Scars. Yeah, we go.
For this?
$50 fucking an hour up front, or get the fuck out. Right, that's the message. That's it. I'm just gonna have some money background. Anyway, the Truth of Scars. Scars are lessons earned, reminders that may fade but will never go away. You will die with them. They will be yours to carry always. We have such fun, delightful times here. We have such good times. Alright, I've got my map up, but you guys should be able to see it. Whoever's watching us on the stream, I'm sorry, I didn't set up the stream. You just get to literally see a picture and hear our voice. So,
Are we moving back to Are we moving back to battle maps?
No, I just have this up for me. It's just
okay, so just a splash.
Yeah, all right. This is just where I have. I mean, it's easier for me to keep up with where everybody is in proximity of each other and in the city itself if I have it up. I mean, let's see. Really, you guys don't even need these fucking circles and where you're at. Like, I have that shit. Like, all you need to know is this: the middle part is the fucking arena. This is the yellow part is the road you walk in on, and the blue is the river that runs through the city. You are in a giant ass cavern, and this thing goes on for miles. This is not a small city. All right, yeah. When we say, I mean, yeah, the measuring rule. I mean, it's like fucking literally 130 something miles wide, right? Fucking. So this is a vast empire of a place you've walked in. Anyway, so you guys are running west. Fucking Nevik, where were you going? You were heading east, actually. Okay. After, yeah, you went in the opposite direction. All right, cool. So, Jason Fairundus, you said you were going to cast Pregnatation.
He's apparently going to make us smell like shit.
Prestidigitation.
I think
he said it all scientifically, but like he wants to make us smell like shit.
I would like your best mispronunciation of the word prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
We're going to impregnate the drider.
You're going to impregnate.
Preston edition.
Prestigation. Okay.
Obviously that says presidentation. Duh.
President.
Such a shower for a puppet win or an odd odor. Okay, so an odd odor. I mean, I'm not gonna let you be gross and just say it's feces because that's just gross. But I will say it's an odd odor. All right.
President Digital Nation.
I assume you're not gonna get.
What is shit smell but an odd odor? Like, especially if you don't expect to smell shit.
Most people know what shit smells like. I mean, them smelling shit wouldn't instantly be like, "Oh, I should walk towards shit." There's obviously bad people towards shit, but if it's an odd odor, that's a different thing, right? Like, when I'm out hunting for other people to kill in the street, when I smell feces, it's not the first thing I'm gonna walk towards. Anyway.
Actually, I feel like if you're hunting, that would be a pretty solid way to.
I said people to kill. I said people to kill. Not
one of them was still also very valid that if you smell shit and you're hunting people out in the woods, probably go towards the smell of shit.
I'm out of the woods. We're in the streets. We're in the streets. We're in the main streets.
Where there's shit, there's people.
We're in the main streets. Alright, anyway, so you got a 10 feet fucking range on this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of like mask our general area.
I mean, you're gonna have to keep moving if you don't want this thing to get within 10 feet of you if it's gonna walk towards this odd odor. Is my suggestion, because 10 feet is fairly close.
Listen to the voice of God.
Fairly close, that 10 feet. Just saying. So are you going to continue moving after casting this? Are you going to...
Yeah, we're trying to get away.
Alright. Are you trying to hide yourself via the noises you make as you move away? Or are you trying to just run the fuck away? And I'm being really benevolent right now.
I mean, we're trying to run the fuck away because we've already been beat half to death.
That's not my. I'm not the one beating you half to death. I'm asking you describe to me in the manner in which you were trying to escape, and please both chime in. You're both shoulder to shoulder in the streets, running alongside each other here in my brain powers. So.
I mean, you can't do anything more useful than make us smell funny.
You didn't? Did you just shit your pants?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do to discuss. I mean, to hide ourselves, or we don't have the stealth. I'm just trying to think of.
You can't do something to like help us run away.
I mean, if I had the spell slots for it, maybe
I can fly.
But
so is this the role-played fucking desperate conversation that's happening as you're running?
Can't you do something?
I already saved his ass once, my man.
I mean, I could kill you right quick if you just want to die.
I would also like to point out that Jason's holding an illuminated object.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Ferendus is going to notice this and ask, "What's that thing?"
You've seen lamp. It clearly looks like a lamp. It does have a strange glowing kind of blue color to it. But
it's a lamp.
Lamps. Yeah, you've seen lamp.
It's a lamp.
It is very intricate.
Would you believe me if I said it was God's tears?
Still, you're running. Okay, so this thing is all right. So this thing. You guys can hear. You guys can hear this thing getting too close to you.
Soul lamp. My angina.
So, since we are a glowing with a lamp that we're holding and swinging as we run, and B, not doing anything like to hide ourselves other than having
he's tracking us with his nose.
Yeah, with an odor. I mean, yeah, but we still make noise when we move. We still run. We still walk in the streets. It's not like these streets are populated with noises and you know you walk, you make noise, right? And you're running. That's why I'm asking you to describe to me how you were escaping.
I mean, and that's what I said is like, I am actively trying to get away from that thing as fast as I can.
Which
I mean, so there's no subtlety to about about it. It's
okay, all right.
Like hauling ass. He like waves his hand and makes like the back of him smell like shit.
Like I am hauling gas as fast as my old man body can.
Because as your friendly DM, basically I have to respond on what you guys do, and so I mean I need to know how you're escaping, right? Like what's this running through the street thing like?
Yeah, we're sort of hobbling. We're sort of both hobbling at this point, but we are hobbling ass as fast as we can. It is two old men trying to get the hell out of Dodge.
Let me look this shit up real quick.
Oh, it's probably just.
Oh
yeah, hobbling away.
Oh man, so what's a good hobble away, right? What's a good hobble away? I mean, that's not survival. That's not strength. We're trying to run, right? Like
athletics.
Athletics, I think so. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because we're trying to we're trying to haul ass as fast as we can, quote unquote. Yeah. All right, old man. All right, old man.
I think it'd be a history check.
Oh yeah, you think it'd be history? How well do you remember running?
I mean, yeah, you can remember that one time. Remember that one time I ran fast? Yeah.
Oh, that was like the best time.
It was awesome.
That's like me. Nah, it's a deception. It's a deception.
All right, old man.
Running it's totally a deception.
Jason Ferundus, old man in my party. Let me get an athletics check. Ferundus.
Athletics.
You're running.
Athletics. Is my microphone on the right thing? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Athletics. If I get in like this and I talk real sensual, can you guys hear it? Do I need to get one of those ASMR microphones?
Please don't.
I mean, you don't have, just don't get really close.
Please don't. Yeah.
I know, just like when you said it, I was when you said it, I was reading off of my character sheet.
I'm asking if I should get one of those ASMR microphones. Who else? $50 an hour.
Oh, if you like slowly eat chips.
Sensual Dungeons and Dragons.
I made my roll. I paid you $50 an hour, so tell me what the fuck a 14 gets me.
Oh,
it gets you further than Faerundus to date.
So get you slightly ahead of Faerundus as I make a perception check trying to find you guys as you go to run away, and I fucking see that you guys are running away through this fucking alley. I see the splash of light, and I'm moving my ass in that direction with a hiss and a clicking, and I'm yelling, "Fucking curb! How dare you to betray to fucking spill draw blood in the Empire of Imra. My goddess's queens will feed on your fucking souls, and is about to be engaging on your asses. There's going to be spider webs shooting down at you and shit. So be prepared to make some deck saves. What up?
Da, 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 da. Good luck, guys.
I guess I cast resistance on myself.
Well, let's see what resistance do, boss. Oh, do I not spell that right? Oh, it needs an A and not an E. Are you the willing creature? Poke! I poke myself! DnD5e, you're so silly.
I wave my hands around all wacky and
Whoop!
say a prayer to ill matter.
I mean,
I have a question. Are drider flammable?
it's one way to find out, isn't it?
I'm not more flammable than any other creature, I suppose. I don't know. Have you ever set a spider on fire?
Yeah, they die really quickly.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy!
Well, I mean, he has a fair point. So, like, heat's really destructive on spiders with the way they move because they use hydraulics instead of muscles.
Yeah, it literally boils them from the inside out.
Well, not even just that. It builds up pressure in their body and it splays their legs out because
we are not adding things to
from real life
based on biology of actual creatures.
Based on actual spider biology.
This thing has a fucking half shot torso, so it'll yelling at you. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but its legs still work off of hydraulics, and if you get hydraulics hot, they don't work.
It is fueled by racism and hate.
I'm sorry, Hadouken.
Not hydraulics. It's fueled by racism and hate.
No.
You're gonna
Can you do a Hadouken?
I'm pretty sure Hadouken is not a sanctioned spell.
That thing's on top of your ass. It's fucking shooting things.
No, is it called Kamehameha?
Both my old men joined combat. You about to get fucking this thing is basically crawling across rooftops. It is above you and is now starting to shoot these fucking, trying to spit spider webs out of its fucking like backside at you in a horrible way.
Ew, out of its ass.
Out of its ass, spider way. I mean, you got to think where spiders are.
Oh man, that's not.
Oh
fair.
no, so okay, it still shoots spider web out of its ass,
it goes
but it
before
can't
me,
work
but
on
we got
hydraulics.
the same roll.
Where was it supposed to shoot it otherwise?
Like Spider-Man, out of his wrist, right?
Yes, that's a good question.
No.
What?
All right, so I
leave the table. Leave the table.
I mean, I just feel. Yeah, facts. Biological Spider-Man is worse Spider-Man, even though Tobey Maguire is awesome. The creepy biological web shooters takes me completely out of the fucking movie. That's gross.
Oh,
he's supposed to be a smart character, so like it makes more sense.
From the get-go, it's a multiverse. You're just like, this is the multiverse. This is what's going on. It's not real. This isn't real.
Can we change?
Anyway, we're not talking about. I'm sorry that I brought up Spider-Man.
Anyway, I wager that since it has to turn around and face us backwards to shoot its webs at us, that it should have a penalty.
What? This thing could totally hike up in many fucking legs.
Lifts its fucking body up and like spins its ass forward, man.
Can you recode?
Excuse
Avery
me, is that how
you go to the player?
Is that how spider bodies work?
No. I mean, yes, but no. $50.
Jason of Ill-Mother Todd.
$50 an hour.
You show me a spider fucking hiking its ass end up under it and shooting webs.
Alright, so motherfucking, let's roll into this shit. You ready, dog? You ready?
No.
You ready?
I'm not in this.
Salty dog.
Do I need to do like a stealth check?
You're
like
not here yet.
crowd?
Don't worry. Things will be occurring to you simultaneously at the same time. We're just basically going to be playing the same scene. A lot of things going on at the same time, but we, because of how
can't do that at the same time.
Do this way.
I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry, for $50 an hour, I can't quite employ a second DM to run your thing at the same time. Yeah.
Nevik, you've left me to die for a second time. Actually, a third time.
I can't count. I can't count them.
Livix like I don't even have enough fingers to count them out of time.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm missing one hand, so yeah. This actually will probably be about the 7th time I've left you to die, but it's good. It's good that you think it's the 3rd or 4th.
This is the third approach that you're aware of.
No, this is actually like this is definitely like the 3rd time you've overtly like left me to die.
So we're gonna say this thing is right up above your ass. It's about.
Actually, wait, no. Wait. I'm gonna stop it. Stop everything. Before we last left off, if I remember correctly, oh no, you decided not to jump on its back, didn't you? Because Nebek had positioned itself on top of the roof.
Yeah, he ran up. He saw it pass by. Yeah.
Okay.
I let you guys do your own recap. Yeah.
I was up there. I was perched. I had the dagger. I had the broken up
sword. Gas lightning bolt.
So apparently, Drows are getting shot by lightning, and said this evening, okay. Fucking this thing, lighting cracked from the fucking top of the cave roofs down on this fucking creature. Of course, it's very confused. It's like fucking shit.
Lightning bolt explicitly comes from me.
Oh, nice. So it comes from your hand. Okay, cool. I thought it was like a summon down kind of thing.
Unlimited.
So it's an Emperor Palpatine kind of thing. Okay, yeah. Like, all right. So yeah, you straight Palpatine this bad boy. Okay. Anything else, Fake Brutus? That is an action. That was a successful one too. I mean, I failed that deck save by 1
Also, you're gonna cast a bonus action.
Point. You son. I mean, if you've got things that cast as bonus actions and are,
So
I know sorcerers.
I can go ahead and imbue myself this turn to use fire Dragon's Breath next turn.
Yeah, but
yourself.
Yeah, I know there's also what do they call it? It's either sorcerers or warlocks that can do crazy shit like meta magic bullshit.
Use sorcerer points and
yeah.
Yep.
Stack.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before we move any further, wait, did somebody eye next?
Or is
that's
just him? No, that's just him checking his shit.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Speaking of that, I want to add 3 damage.
I get you. Okay, like for feeling, like what? Like
no, because one of my abilities is Elemental Affinity Fire. When you cast a spell that deals damage of a type associated. Oh wait, no, because that's not fire. It's lightning. Sorry.
Fire lightning sounds cool though.
Fire lightning. Are we doing avatar shit?
Wait, what is fire if not plasma, and what is lightning if not plasma?
We're not applying.
What are we?
Back to the shit. We're not applying
not plasma.
We cannot apply real life.
I'm plasma.
We're all Stardust.
A sense energy being.
I mean, the problem with having JB as a doctor here, he probably could explain the chemistry of it to me.
They're both plasma, but they're 2 different forms of plasma.
See? Get out of here. I'm closing this campaign. I'm done with you guys.
Get off the table. I'm off the table, guys. All right.
Then I'm prepping myself for the next turn.
Okay, yeah, so you do your Dragon Breath thing, touch yourself.
Alright, that's your bonus action. You're over there touching yourself, feeling on your neck.
Getting spicy.
Yeah, there's not much what we can do away from this thing, so I'm just
He's just eating flaming hot Cheetos.
This thing is about 16 feet above you. Like I said, towering down. It's fucking pissed looking. It's starting to, wants to shoot shit. So because of the creature I have picked for this, it's gonna say it's a rock, but I'm shooting fucking, for all intents and purposes, chunks of spiderweb shit at you. So if I can remember how to attack.
It's been so long.
I know, 2 whole weeks. I mean, you gotta understand. My brain has to go a lot of different places throughout the weeks.
Old bitch brain.
My brain, it works sometimes.
I am on autopilot all of the time. Okay, I am a stay-at-home father and a full-time employee that stays at home. This is completely autopilot. I do multi-attack twice. What up?
On that one.
Oh,
dude, you totally would have wet your own feet with that shit.
No, let's pull out the disaster chart, dog. That's the best shit. Yeah, like, come on, dude.
now has a weapon action and has to wait a full turn before attacking again.
Hey, I'm telling you, the fumble charts, where's that? It's because I've got ones for like melee attacks and ranged attacks. This would have been a ranged attack. Let's see, melee. Let's do it. Let's do the roll. It's just a d20. Let's fucking do it. What do I got? I got 4. What do I got? String break. Your bowstring snaps. Assuming you have a spare string, it requires 1 minute to replace it. So basically, I'm gonna say
he just like shoots his entire fucking anus out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
prolapses right in front of us.
Yeah. I'm basically gonna say that. She just completely fucks up on the actual shooting of the rock thing there, and it goes horribly wrong in whatever way you would like to canon that. But it goes horribly wrong, and it's going to take a moment to clear.
Now has a web impaction in her anus, and it's like in Spider-Man movie when they're talking about a web block, and it's like he had a web block, he couldn't produce webs.
Guys, I don't want to have to put trigger warnings in the beginning of these. Anyway, so moving on. That was it for my turn because it's going to take me at least one round to fucking get back to.
We're going to say it's a clogged web shooter.
Yeah, well, it's gonna happen. I mean, it's gonna take me at least all the way back to my turn again to do anything about it. So we're on to Jason, who just witnessed this horrifying thing going on. There was a groan of a noise. It didn't sound fun. And lightning just shot from your old man friend's, thing. It kind of lit up the room for a minute there, illustrating how beat the fuck up he looked. What you doing, Spicy?
In your hand, man.
Oh, one space off, boss. One space off, boss. The lamp does do some cool shit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but it also has a 10% chance of me fucking being possessed unless I make
it does
D20. Unless I make a DC 20 charisma save. Are you fucking kidding me?
It does have some scary shit, like you might get trapped in it. Let me pull shit up.
Can I get that lamp?
Anyway, I cast guidance on myself, and no, you can't have there's souls in the lamp. That's why I have the lamp.
Poke. So yeah, the souls can have. We'll discuss the lamp in a minute, but go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, I've read over what I can do with it, but like, I don't know what happens to the souls as Jason, so I'm probably just gonna be carrying this lamp around, not doing nothing with it.
I'm just showing everybody where we are.
My objective with this lamp is to find the well of souls or whatever it says and toss it in.
Word. I mean, that's but yeah, it does have a curse that you have a 10% chance of the souls that the wielder must succeed on a straight up DC 20 charisma saving throw or be possessed. Like, it's becoming an NPC under the DM's control.
And none of you know how to cast dispel good or evil and good spirits, so I'm not going to take that risk. Anyway, after I cast guidance, I'm going to continue to run.
Guide my feet.
But Latimer guides me the fuck away from here.
All right, straight up, motherfucking. I mean, she can't shoot you right now. You just.
I'm continuing west.
Yeah, you can just flee. You just have to leave combat.
And yep, I'm not trying to fight a Drider. I cannot fight a Drider. I don't want to kiss a Drider. I don't want to be in a bed with a Drider.
Jason, your companion has just fled. It's gotten dark up here.
No, Favorundus.
Excuse me, Favorundus. The other old man. Yeah, Jason, you're
the other old guy.
Your companion.
Other old man.
Your companion, Jason, has.
Are you saying that we look the same, Sonny? That's ageist.
Old white guy.
Ageist.
I would like to add 3 damage to that.
He is motherfucking just as you go to run by your friend, for your other old man friend here, just fucking bellows a fucking flame in this thing's face, and its hair just swinges up, and it's now bald. It is pissed. It is just screaming. Yeah, this is MU 1, right? Yeah.
1.
Now, since it is fire, I'd like to add 3 more damage.
Yeah, I'm working on it, boss. I'm working on it. There we go.
Fire.
3 more damage applied.
Then I'm going to sort of use half my movement to move back towards with the Jason, but still keeping my eye on this thing.
Alright, so you're trying to flee a little bit.
Back away.
Alright, this thing is fucking going to continue moving towards you. Like, it is enraged. It can't shoot, but it is now dropping down into the streets before you and running at you. Faerundis, give me, as you are the closest, give me a dex save, as I try to fucking, jump atop your ass. Where's my jump? There it is. There it is. Mine's just flat d20, so.
Flat D, look at that.
So Faerundis manages to get away as this thing, just like fucking almost hits a nat 1, so I'm gonna say it like stumbles into this fucking like kind of throws its foot into a window or some shit. Yeah, so that's fucking its turn. Faerundis, you've got like maybe a moment before it starts. Basically on its next turn, it's gonna be able to gain the ability to start shooting web at you again. And this thing is like, just leaped down and tried to jump on you. All right.
Oh, so 3 damage.
Another. Sure. Oop. Motherfucking bellow of flame.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna also move to keep following Jason.
Jason,
I am like.
Who's booking it? All right, so both you guys give me an athletics check. I want to see who's booking it the hardest, just for the fucksies. But he's clearly ahead of you because
he's been booking it. So, oh yeah,
he's gone. Yeah. This dude's gone. Look at that.
Jason is.
He's Boris Gumps in that shit.
wait. Plus 1d4.
Oh man.
Why?
Just do d4. Just D4.
Because you got your human resistance or some shit?
No, look at that. I cast guidance.
Guidance.
My feet are literally being guided by Elorath himself.
Yeah.
Fucking pop. He is gone. This dude is fucking
19
gone. All right,
to 6.
Alright, so... Motherfucking... Faerundis, anything else?
I just did the thing, so that was my turn, so yeah.
Alright.
And I'm moving, yeah.
Alright, so... As this thing goes to pry itself out of the window, fucking glass shattering on the ground, and it's, snarling and starting to come down this alleyway towards you, you and Jason can hear a clear ruckus from, let's see, this would be from the, let me look at my...
Behind us from the east.
Yeah. So, because I'm thinking about where the prison is. So, yeah, you would hear this clear ruckus and this large, like, thump, thump, thump. And this is going to be Gargak. Gargak is being pursued by at least fucking 3 or 4 Driders, but fucking Drow that are just like trying their best to keep up with this enraged fucking golem that seems to be doing its best to try to...
He's terrified. He's scared of me.
Yeah, that's right. Like I said, he's terrified. He's running. He's trying to do his best to get away from Gargak, to get Gargak off of him, as Gargak is holding on to him. We're gonna have a little bit everybody join combat for a second.
Gargak's just holding on to him like a baby koala, just on the back.
Yeah, everybody join combat.
Give me just a sec here, guys. No, Nevik, you're somewhere else. We'll get to you, Nevik. I promise.
I was like, everybody, because
I've got some.
I'm like hidden in the shadows.
Some fun things for you. Let me make sure I get my right guys coming up. Oh.
I'm actually surprised that I just absolutely nuked the Drider pretty quickly.
I mean, yeah, you did pretty good there. No, that's what's up. I mean, but to be clear, there are multiple sizes and types of Driders here. This is not a one of the ones that like.
I'm well aware. I'm well aware.
Yeah.
But still, all things considered, almost cremating this thing with lightning was pretty nice.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you gotta get your source.
I'm glad you're having fun.
Gotta get your source.
Keep running. Quit having fun.
I'm also gonna say, as Faerundis sees his grandson riding in victoriously, he's gonna feel reinvigorated, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna show my grandson how big of a badass I can be. Now I'm like that stereotypical parent who's like, "Oh man, I gotta look like a badass for my kid."
Oh, dude, I encounter so many of those. You have no idea.
Create memories.
Like so many like macho dads that I see at like parks and shit when we bring my kid out. Like it's ridiculous.
Need I remind you that you are at 38 health?
Okay,
and also very quickly running out of magic.
Does that matter?
Oh, what
But in your too?
yes, Gargak, you need to join. Fucking Jason, you were gonna basically fucking, like I said, right behind you. Yeah, right behind you. This is going on. Yeah. So, Nevik, I promise you're running in another direction. You would hear this ruckus, but you're not close enough to be caught in it. We have other madness going on for you. CL is Tyne, which is a fucking giant golem thing that is terrified of fucking Gargak right now, and at the same time trying to get him to fuck off of him because this thing is he's literally riding him. And there's a handful of fucking drow that are just like chasing this whole thing, like swords and fucking staves and shit, yelling in their fun
I'm glad the giant rock monster had the flee reaction instead of the freeze reaction, because
it made for more fun. It made for a more fun situation, right? Like I thought this was a good way to bring the party back.
Oh yeah, no, him jumping on it.
So Jason and I are now trapped between a bunch of drow and Gargak riding.
No, it's behind me. It's coming in behind the Drider, so Gargak is between the Drider and a bunch of drow.
Correct. Just
yeah. So
about it.
So this scene is Gargak's kind of crashing in a little bit from the side here. He's not directly like running up the street behind you guys, right?
Okay.
Like, yeah. So where you're at, like, is fucking this Strider stepping out of the street and basically one of the side alleys, and you would see Jason off in the distance, Faerundis off in the distance, and then this fucking clay golem with wearing Gargak comes barreling down the fucking street, turns left towards Jason and Faerundis, and is moving way quicker than they are. And fucking so are the 5 or 6 drow that come behind them, fucking screaming, drow nonsense. Yeah, so you guys went from being pursued by one creature that you guys had best on to there's a friend, but he brought a lot of company.
Hey,
kind of like that time, Nevik rolled up on a gold snake.
Jason, guess what? You said I'm getting low on spell slots. Guess what I have? I have meta magic.
You're the one who said you were getting low on spell slots.
But I also forgot I had meta magic.
Oh man. So when I said, "Isn't there anything useful that you can do other than make us smell funny?" and you said, "I don't have the slots for it," you lied to me.
So I will the deception check. Okay. Jason, you are far enough away to still evade combat if you choose to. If you choose to just be like, fuck it, and continue running down the street, you could run away, and you may have to like hide or whatever, if you'd like to, stay hidden and observe or just run off. I mean, that's up to you. Or you can turn around and fight. But like, it's clear that Faerundis is about to be caught or stepped on by his grandson with this fucking golem thing. This golem thing is not concerned. It is terrified. It is just like it's tearing this fucking street.
Get on the road, Grandpa!
Alright, so he's like legitimately about to just get trampled.
I mean, within a matter of like 30 to 40 seconds, because he's obviously moving much slower than this thing. Yes.
I mean, I'm not going to be able to do anything about it if I roll initiative unless you give me a reaction right now.
I mean, you're free to, like I said, you're free to either be in combat or not, but as far as he hit the reaction, and that would be if you're
30 to 40 seconds. That means we have a few turns for me to get out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, it will not get out of the way. It's more like, where are you going to go unless you're going to scamper up one of these fucking buildings or dive down one of these alleys, right? And that would be what you would have to get out of the way with. But as far as your chance and turn to do it, that's just that would be roll order. Right, and right now we're on Drow 1 after this, so.
I guess I'll join back.
Yeah, we're in a pretty close proximity here, though. We're all within about 30-40 feet of each other here, with Jason being the farthest away on his souls of spirit over there, fucking. I mean, he's basically. I mean, in my canon, in my brain, he's just wearing his like fucking decency cloth and just holding out this lantern in front of him as he's just hightailing, like flat-footed, plop 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 down the road.
Barefoot, yeah.
Still got,
I mean, basically.
Still got like blood and shit dried to his face and beard from this fucking horrible eye gouging shit, and he's just like, what? Like, just go.
I mean, that's basically what's going on. I think
the alleys as he passes by.
Since I distinctly saw Gargak riding in on this monster, I'm gonna turn around. I also have one other question. Would you describe the golem as humanoid?
I mean, he certainly has like 2 arms and two.
So he's vaguely human shaped.
Yeah, I mean, he has 2 arms and two legs and a head. But is he a human creature by like the rules of him? He's actually no, he's not. He's a construct by the rules.
Tragic.
Yeah.
I mean, then I'm probably still not going to be able to do anything about it.
By mechanics, he's a construct. No applying real biology to the game. God damn.
Well, I mean, I was more going for semantics, because a humanoid creature. I mean, that's pretty vague. That just means vaguely human-shaped creature.
Yeah, except for they have like an actual category in the step monster box. Like that's the whole.
Yeah, that's why I was going for semantics.
Whole jam. I got you. That said, there are like I said, you are passing other alleyways down the street. I mean, you see how these streets are designed on the map, or you had before, where it's just like a fucking layout with a shit ton of them. There are doorways and things like that you're passing. Yeah, but you're all pretty close within casting distance of pretty much a lot of each other. Gargak and the Clay Golem are, of course, right on top of each other. The Drowls that are pursuing them, most of them are pretty close to the Golem. They're trying their best to, like, they seemingly wrap chains at its feet or something. Like, they're trying to throw something across it to, like, cause it to tumble over, from what you guys can see. There's a lot of yelling. So, y'all ready? We're all good times? Alright, so, oh, come on, though. Typing on the wrong thing. From first, Drow Boy Z. What you gonna do, Drow Boy Z? Let's go over here and check it out. Wow. Oh, fucking shit. So these guys are trying to attack the Clay Golem's feet, or legs. Here, trying to chip away at it. Fucking Jason has turned around. He's about, 35, 40 feet away from Faerundis basically being towered over by his grandson. Riding in the back of a Clay Golem who is not stopping. And though he doesn't know the expression of Clay Golems very well, it is terrified. I'm behind him and whacking at the feet and legs of these things are, like I said, for several drow that are in various types of armor. Yeah.
I'm just imagining this scene and I'm like laughing my head off.
I mean, I hope you have a good time. As we played through our
this is some full-on Looney Tunes nonsense, and I love it.
I mean, but at the same time, it's all canon. It fits well, right? Like, this is what would be going on. And you got to let your players do some complete nonsense on occasion because it's fun.
Is this a male drow or a female drider that I'm punching?
Why?
No reason.
Whatever you wanted it to be then, man. All right.
It wouldn't change what I'm thinking about.
I don't know.
What do I see around
know.
me in the alley? I mean, you've mentioned before that the alleys are.
The alleys are pretty good. Yeah, well, there is a broken window from where the Drider itself is, it broke one of these windows with one of its legs earlier. You can see, like I said, several doorways. There's some staircases that lead up to some of these doorways that look like they could be hid behind. They're not like they're like full on stone. Like all the buildings here are carved. So you see varying buildings of various heights. There's not any like crates or barrels or anything like that. Like they seem to, not store their items outside their house like that. I don't know. Like, what is there anything specific you're looking for? Because it's a pretty clean street, other than all the fucking drow fighting in it. And I guess there'd probably be some pieces of rock from where they're attacking this golem thing.
And from like building parts falling down from when the Drider was like clicking up top, chasing after you guys. Maybe
we haven't had this golem crash into a building yet, but give me time.
Alright, so I guess I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike.
I have no idea what that is. What's that say? Say again?
Ensnaring Strike.
That was the word.
He gonna grab that motherfucker.
Alright. Did it not target somebody?
No, so it's a buff spell. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack.
Ooh, okay, so the next time you put spell into a writhing mass of thorny vines appears.
Yeah, that's why I didn't cast it yet.
Strength saving throw be restrained by the magical vines until the spell is, and that's a bonus action. Nice. So you could actually cast it as a bonus action and then attack. Cool.
Yeah. So it's me, then Faerundis, and then the Drider has been trampled over by the rock person?
No.
We're still like 5 turns away.
Yeah, the Strider is right behind this guy.
Okay, behind him. Okay, so he came out like in front of the Drider.
No, he hasn't come out yet.
No, he did. He came out in front of the Strider, and it's
I just needed to establish positioning. I didn't know if I was running if I was gonna have to run through the Drider to get to this guy.
So I got X over here. I got 2 over there. I got Rider Buddy right here. Or I got Clay guy right here. Fucking Rider Buddy right. Let's see. He's got all these little drows around him, and then Rider Buddy right here. Right. So if X is Jason and he's off in the distance. Fucking
yeah. Okay.
Faerundis is in front of you. In front of him is fucking Golem with fucking Gargak and all these drow fighting, and behind that is the Drider that was pursuing you to begin with.
Because you guys was running.
And it didn't go away. It just seems to be like, the fuck is this nonsense?
This is probably gonna be the worst decision I've ever made.
Hey man, you stopped me from making my worst one last time.
That's how all my best decisions start.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run back.
I feel like Epic was trying to be your Jiminy Cricket there. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to save Faerundis' ass.
Let's go. Let's take it.
This whole time is me been trying to save Faerundis' ass, and he just stops running like. Anyway, so
I've been taking pot shots and moving along with you. I don't know where you're getting. I have stopped running.
You're not as good at running. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm also
weak ass
1,100 years older than you.
Weak ass fucking ankles and knees. Anyway, so I'm gonna run back past Faerundis, and I'm gonna
on all fours.
I'm gonna attack CL with my short sword. Oh man, okay, so now he has to. So now I cast.
That's that strength shit. Yeah, okay. And this was the clay guy. But his strength shit is +5.
Hold on, wait. I can just cast it.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And it should do it in CL.
Yeah, it should be a CL1.
Are you attacking the golem?
Yeah, because he's like barreling down on us.
Yes, and Gargak is on said golem.
No.
Yeah, but I'm attempting to stop the golem dead in its tracks right here, so it doesn't run us over.
By physics, Gargak keeps going.
Aren't physics fun? He has
Gargak is about
success.
to get.
He succeeded anyway.
Gargak is about to get flung through the windshield.
So yeah, he fucking these vines come up, but he crackles through them like it ain't shit, man. Like he fucking on that shit.
So now that I've doomed myself, that's my turn.
Word.
Boom. Alright, so these things are still trying to fucking get this goddamn fucking golem to be restrained. This guy, this is DR4. Let's have him do a straight up strength check. Up there. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I've got a crossbow. Let's try to attack fucking Gargak with that shit, dog. He's clearly the cause of this problem. Oh. Arrow flies by your head, Gargak. As does another one. This thing is just trying its fucking best to get the fuck away from fucking the situation. So it's gonna start like slamming the fuck forward. The boys in front of me, fucking Gargak, or excuse me, Perundus and Jason, need to give me deck saves. Just straight up. Beat it. Okay, so Jason makes it, but Perundus does not. It was 14. Fucking goddamn, give me let's make Gargak do it since he's riding it, right? Gargak, give me a D8. We're gonna add +2 to whatever that is, as fucking it just bashes your grandpa to the side. Alright, so you get a nice, yeah, you get a nice hip bruise there. I don't know why I did 5 instead of 3, but whatever. I would do +2. Haha, brain. Haha,
you said 3 + 2.
I say things, I do things, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I listen.
Autopilot. He's just on autopilot, man.
Alright, motherfucking,
Yep.
sorry, I got other people.
Autopilot.
Autopilot at 100%. 20 and great, it's a beautiful thing. Oh, I'm number one.
$50 an hour.
$50 an hour, man. I can fly a jet. Let's do this shit. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, anyway, I fucking.
Not flying a jet.
What? Fly a jet?
Adam, you gotta switch to decaf, bruh.
Nah, just how I work. Motherfucking, so CO1 is, yeah, like I said, just trying to barrel away. You guys, fucking, one of you got out of the way, the other one didn't.
Now we're between Gargak running CL1 and a shit ton of Rider and Drow.
Yes, sir.
Fudge.
Yes, sir.
Remember when I said that me turning around to help you was the worst decision I could ever make?
So
Don't worry, I have a plan.
As this thing goes to run by, it is going to tear away from the crowd of drow that are on the ground there, leaving you in front of them. Yeah, and now, yeah, there's a fuck ton of drow, and this clay thing running past you with Gargak on it, and yeah, these drow are going to start turning their attention, at least some of them, to you guys. Motherfucking,
Then they all go before I do.
Oh shit!
That one.
Oh, I think that's a D20 on the fumble chart. Let's find out on a 6. What was it, dog? A wild swing. You overextend yourself going for the kill. Your opponent gains advantage on their next attack roll. So let's pick somebody. I got 1, 2, 3 of you guys. So we're gonna go from the top down. Perundus is 1. Gargak is 2. Let's roll a D3. So Gargak gets an advantage on his next attack.
Wait, no, since he attacked Faerundis, wouldn't Faerundis get the advantage?
He did attack on advantage.
He's
That's
attacking
right.
me.
Yeah, he did attack that opponent. You are correct. I'm sorry, I just was going for general opponents. Faerundis, you get an advantage on that shit.
No,
so that was
let me.
DR 3 and 5. On the other hand, it's going to go for the other old guy.
Who the fuck are these old guys? Stab
They're
them.
definitely gonna fucking hit me. Yeah.
Stab him.
Oh.
Alright, fucking Faerundis, you get advantage on your attack here. On your next attack, basically on your next attack roll is what it says. It says if you ever send yourself going to kill, your opponent's gains advantage.
I'm doing some math right quick.
No.
At a table, jeez, in front of other people.
Cut off.
Nerd.
Alright. It's gonna take me a second to type out.
Make sure you copy and paste it in case you fuck it up.
So would you say, hold on, let me make sure the range of something. Would you say that all of these Drow and Drider are now within, oops, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong spell.
The breath range?
No, are within a 20-foot sphere?
I mean, they are, yes. The Drow and the single Drider are within a 20-foot sphere of each other. Yes. They're in a group.
I need to put apostrophe if I'm doing multiple targets? Or just each one?
It's a dash T for each one.
It would be like -TDR or -TDR1. And then
I don't need it right now, I just needed to make sure.
2 like that. Like you do multiple targets like that. Spicy Grandpa. That's the character's name from now on.
I see Grandpa once.
Randy, quote unquote, Spicy Grandpa. Why does he have sunglasses?
And slash it, and I've got advantage, so it's -ADV.
Fucking Randy!
At the end of it, yeah, at the end of the whole thing, you just put ADV, like space ADV. Like I said, yeah, make sure you copy it. That way, if it fucks up, we can examine it here.
I've been thinking about running a campaign where everyone
shit.
holy shit. Oh,
Add
wow.
3 damage to that too, please.
Oh shit! This is DR1.
What is this? What did you just do?
Fireball.
How did you cast Fireball without your staff?
Because no, last week I realized my character sheet wasn't complete, and I asked Adam, "Was that intentional?" And he told me I could complete it.
Yep.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I now have, I had 2 extra cantrips and 4 spells that I didn't yet know.
Okay, do you have Careful Magic?
Well, no, I fired it at them, and you're behind me.
No, I'm currently in front of you. Closest to the Drider. I ran in front of you to try and stop the rock golem from trampling over you.
Alright, I'll spend a sorcery point.
I'm gonna say it's either that or a deck save DC 15, bros.
He automatically succeeds the save.
As the wave of drow ash comes upon you. Yeah.
Yeah, so you automatically get the save.
Okay.
So while you're standing there fighting this drow, a fucking giant fireball comes flying by, nails the middle of the street, and explodes into a spear in front of you, and it's something like Terminator 2 for a second there, and just straight up, still holding your sword out.
And the fire like magically fucking warps around me and shit.
Yeah, and then I still holding your sword out. I did.
For posterity's sake, can we add 3 more damage to DR1?
I did already. That's the part
gotcha.
in there where it.
Sorry, I just noticed that. My bad. I think I've done enough this turn.
I think I've done all I can.
I think I've done all I can.
Gargak, give me a strength save to maintain on the back of this fucking thing. Yeah, I'm gonna make. We're gonna say 16 because it's starting to literally bounce off buildings and shit as it's barreling down this street.
Okay, but hold on.
Yeah, unless you got some other shit you want to do.
Would you say, okay, I have the grappler feat.
Yes.
I have advantage on this roll.
Yes. You are currently grappled. Attack rolls against you are grappling. This is a save to maintain said grappling. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Wait, hold on. I've got a question. Could Gargak technically pin the rock creature from his grapple where he's at?
He's not really like I don't know, big enough, I would think, to actually pin it. I mean, if he scooted down on it, he might be able to trip it. But man, yeah, good thing you got advantage on that, because yeah, you would have got dragged against the wall pretty hard for that one. All right, so yeah, you maintain you were still holding on the back of it, man, and that's just I'm gonna say it's a bonus action. So
this guy's just like running down the fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say that's the bonus action of you holding on to him. So you're still free to do an action and a movement if you so please.
So there's a drow in between me and the two old men of the party?
No, you've passed us.
Yeah, you have barreled past them on the back of the, or at least the clay golem you're riding has barreled past them and pushed the Faerundis, your grandpa, to the side for a moment there as he basically trying to flee the thing on top of him. Continues just kind of blindly running down the road, leaving the drow behind, who went to fight the old men and quickly found out that was a bad idea. One of them is still standing there impressively, smoke pouring off of him, pissed off, but the rest of his brethren are literally falling down like ash piles around them. So,
see that, grandson? Can you see me?
Okay.
I'm winning over here, Grandpa.
So I want to try and dismount safely.
Okay, so give me
roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna say give me a nice dex save on that, boss, because that's fucking gonna have to. We'll set it at 16 again, to maintain. Not. Damn. So just
matches.
Yeah, so just enough. Yeah, just enough goes to the player. All right.
Slide in the fucking sand or some shit or off the fucking side of the wall.
Yeah. So yeah, just however you want to do it. Yeah, Gart, you tell me how do you smoothly dismount off the back of a fucking running?
Slam the fruit stand.
All right.
Fruit.
Just fucking bounce off the bottom of some low-lying building there for a second, and come up. All right, so yeah, this thing is going to still be fleeing you, but you are now dismounted from it. Positionally, you're still in the same basically 5 feet right now, but as soon as it's its turn, it's going to be moving away from you.
How far between me and Faerundis and Jason?
You're a good 40-45 feet away from them at this point. This thing was booking pretty hard.
It was scared.
I mean, it's using all of its actions to just fucking run. So
from you, who is riding it on its back.
Well, my speed is 40, so I'll make my way to them.
All right.
Oh, I won't take the bard, but I should.
All right, so literally leaping off of them, you fucking start running back towards them. Okay, that's your movement.
Yeah.
Starts
making
its way.
And I think that's it. If you don't think, because after bonus action and the action of dismounting and fucking running, that's pretty much all you got, unless you got some other double shit that I'm unaware of.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. This one is dead. Let me make sure I pulled the one that isn't dead. I can actually have its thing. So, okay. I'm gonna have to go through a lot of this shit. All right. So, fucking spicy grandpa. Let's see. I make 2 attacks. Let's fucking
change something right quick.
Jump up on this bitch. And just no, it's not sure.
Here we go. I have now changed my name.
Spicy grandpa. Randy. So it should just be like Randy quote spicy grandpa. Da 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 da. I stab spicy grandpa. Da 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 da. Spicy grandpa. So after this, motherfucking, we're gonna have Jason standing there, listen to his friend get run through. I guess friends is light turn at this point. Jason.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Come on, there's only one left now.
He's wearing some like that curved
but
he looks pretty pissed.
I'm gonna. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Simple, easy. Keep it simple, stupid.
I mean, to say that he is one, yes, but he also impressively withstood that fucking fireball. Like,
this isn't the Drider, is it?
no, this is one of the the Drider got fucking ashed. New.
What? Why didn't it cast at a higher level then?
Do you have to do the L3?
I usually. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
We really need a nap.
Grandpa's like, I get stabbed. I need a nap. Oh, so I gotta AFK just a second.
Are you gonna lay on hands for me? Are you gonna touch me, Jason?
I'm gonna stop him, and he succeeded. Well, fuck me.
Sorry, I'm not there, guys. And
I mean, you go before him.
And Gargat goes before him.
sorry, I'm not there.
Man,
Oh, well, I used my action, because the whole person's an action, right? Yeah.
But you guys know, like, as the rogue, when shit gets serious.
dude,
Aren't you supposed to be the hooker with a heart of gold? Isn't that the archetype you're supposed to be?
number one, it's prostitute.
No.
Is the actual name of that archetype.
Whatever, hooker, prostitute. It's two words that mean the same thing.
Like Nebik is not the no. I've literally stolen from members of the party.
I got like laundry. I got laundry.
She was only around for a little while, but she was the bard and said she made a lot of money. By the way, don't mention around Nebik that you made a lot of money that night.
Anyway, all right. So we're moving on to DR4. Fucking DR4 is dead. This dude is just keep booking it. He is still terrified.
You even realize Nevik's off of him.
He is still terrified of Gargak, and yeah, he's.
I have been.
Same difference. Gargak, Nevik, they're all the same.
Ernest, you basically have a sword in you.
You know what that means, right? That means he's real close.
He is right up on you. Yes.
And you know it's also still active.
You babe. You tell me, oh Fire Lord.
I don't know, bro. He kind of slippery.
You gonna give him a kiss? Go on, give him a kiss.
Rich kiss it, dog.
Oh,
failure.
3 more damage.
That's a nat 1 failure.
Ooh, what does that do?
Let's see. Hold on. I gotta.
Like he failed the deck save.
Hold on.
So it'd be save fail.
Throw me off. I gotta do the 3. And this is.
Damn, that's a fucking hell of a fucking failure.
Alright, so this is shooting range, throwing range, natural weapons. Oh, does it not have one with it for that one? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I want one of the only one I have has full up from melee weapons, but they don't have one for melee weapons. I don't think I have one for saves. This one's fumble spell attack. Yeah, I'm not finding one for saves.
Yeah, what?
Fumble chart, DnD5e. I mean, if you find one, let me know. So I'm looking for it. looking for a nice. I find plenty of them for attacks. This wasn't an attack. I mean, it was a spell attack, but it's already.
Yeah.
But it's not you failing it; it's me failing the dex save.
Yeah, I mean, so the punishment for the fail is taking the damage, but is there any extra for him rolling a 1?
I mean, no, not damage-wise. I'm trying to look for like a cool fumble chart to, do some shit, but I mean, I'm not just gonna be like, he gets more.
While you look for that, I'm gonna use my bonus action to convert.
That sets a bad precedent, Okay.
So as a bonus action,
I'm seeing here that this looks like a
melee attack.
If we play, this may be homebrew. It's just saying, save fumbles when a creature rolls a 1 on a saving throw. They just take twice the normal damage of the spell.
Yeah, that's just some homebrew shit, but that's not actually a fumble chart. I was looking for a fumble.
Yeah, no, okay. See, he just failed it. I mean, he still had a +9 on it, so
yeah.
Wait a minute, so yeah, so.
Yeah, so
I don't think that there's going to be like a saving throw fumble chart.
6 sorcerer points to a 4-level slot.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, if we set the precedent that you take double damage, I'll allow it. I will totally allow it, but you also that can be reversed around. Yeah,
I get nat 1s. No, sir. No.
So if y'all want to do that, if you
God be against us sometimes. No.
Well, it's not always. It's just on a save, right? On a spell save or a weapon save that you're gonna make. You're wrong for. If you get a nat 1, it can be double damage. So you want to do that?
Hell no, I'll die.
This is a vocal part of me ending my turn. Maybe like, save me, son. Okay, save me, grandson.
All right, Gargak. Yeah, you're pretty much looking within like 10 feet of these guys.
Tackle them to the ground.
I don't remember if I took a weapon or not.
You have the whip, right?
Oh yeah.
If you do exclamation attack list, or I think HUD will also show your attacks. It'll show you which one what you have. Yeah. Yeah, and you did. I think take a whip off one of them.
Yeah, but I can't remember.
On my sheet I do have the whip. Okay.
Yeah, and if you don't have it on here, because it has to make. I'm just making sure you have it in Avery. Because if you haven't done an update, it just won't pull it in. I think attack. To do exclamation attack list. I think we'll do it. There we go. Yeah, he said the vicious whip. That's what we got.
I missed the battle axe.
So there's just one guy left. I'm gonna stomp up to him.
You miss being the battle axe.
I don't miss being the battle axe, but
Once upon a time, I was in the battle axe. What the hell are you talking about, Grandpa? You don't know anything.
quite literally, I was a battle axe.
And Nevik, I have not forgotten about you. I promise.
Who's Nevik?
Which one's alive? DR1?
I've never.
DR1, yeah.
I just have some more like kind of role play shit set up with you going on. This guy, just fucking steps aside, basically.
I give one more crack with a whip.
Orb is the back crack, so he went forward crack, and this is the back crack.
Some real Belmont shit right here, brother.
Bruh.
Fighting drow in the street after in the ashes of their
with a whip.
With a whip.
With a whip. Yeah, hell yeah, it's fucking Belmont shit right here.
All right.
God damn it! What kind of sick fuck uses a whip?
He yells back in drow.
What is it?
All right, so this guy is going to first off.
And my finger, look. Good shit.
Oh man, what? That is not what the fuck.
Darkness.
Okay, he can just do it. It's not a spell he can cast. Okay, so he has Shadow Step. While in dim light or darkness, the drow can teleport his bonus action to 60 feet to an unoccupied space. You can see that is also in dim light or darkness. It has advantage on the first melee attack it makes before the end of the turn. So I'm just gonna fucking straight up poof my ass the fuck over there next to Grandpa is what I'm doing. And then me and Grandpa.
You're already in front of me.
Yeah, no, now I'm behind you and I'm about to put a grapple on you, and we're gonna see if
Hello.
you can beat that grapple.
Beat that nat 20. Oh my god. Damn.
As I put my, fucking blade to your throat, and
That's that sauce. That's that bad sauce.
Look at
bad time. Gonna be a bad time.
Your son or your grandpa or your grandson over here.
You will die in
See,
front
is that
of
a strength roll?
Yeah.
Well, I fell. If I got a nat 20, I get a 19.
You have to beat a 22.
No, but that's my point. Is if I got a nat 20, I would roll a 19.
All right.
That's on your strength. Well, what about like athletics or something, man? Something like a strength.
Well, that's the same roll.
That's what you got. All right. Strength save.
You're fucked.
What I did, what you did. All right. So this man.
So we'll just say, yeah, you're fucked.
This man
That's
has shadow step behind you and is now, basically wrapped one arm around you, fucking pinning your arms to your chest, and is holding a sword to your throat in an angle that basically says, "Look, any second I can stab you." And he's staring over there across the Gargak, and he's
Your grandson will watch you.
glaring at him, and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Make a fucking move, whip me again, and I'll fucking stab him." Basically, is what we're the glare we get. And he didn't say anything. It's just a fucking, menacing glare.
Wow.
He starts to try to angle back. That way he can just kind of keep an eye on everybody as he's holding Faerundis. Faerundis, on your turn, you're free to make strength checks to try to get out. But it's literally a 22.
Why wouldn't it be against his strength? He'd have to do it again as he's struggling? Or
no, it's just set until the beginning of his turn again. And then he has to continue to do it again to maintain holding him. Same rules I had with Gargak holding on everybody and all that sort of shit. I had to establish holding rules for this party, okay. Jason, you just witnessed that. This now became a hostage situation. And Jason is now a clanker.
That wasn't me.
Oh, who was it? Okay, I just heard some R2D2 beep kind of sounding thing.
My bad.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Oh, is it Nevin? Are you a clanker? What? My own brother.
Actually, it's not mine.
Spells.
How long have you been a clanker?
I just had, a couple things.
Some work done.
Augmented.
Does that mean Boba?
Not everything has to be Cylon.
Boba Fett Cylon, like two of his friends, you're straight up at least in that series.
No.
I'm not gonna get into that. You can't talk about that. Is that why they don't serve their?
You know what?
Dude, don't talk about
You know what? So he's got him
My Boba Man.
Swear to God, they don't get off Tatooine.
We don't talk about Boba.
Shut the hell up.
Okay, so
You realize how quickly Disney Ninjas will be in here?
this probably isn't gonna work. But I would like to
Such optimism inspired by
First off, I'm gonna use my last 4th level spell slot.
Fly away to do something amazing, right? You're gonna
maybe.
make the whole room change into
Misty Step.
You're gonna do some Doctor Strange shit.
Misty Step. Anyway, so I'm gonna cast Misty Step with my last level 4 spell slot.
Bam. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay, and I'm gonna teleport to behind him.
Oh shit, did we just get a double fucking...
Exactly. I'm gonna grab him, but I want to specifically try and get him into like a full Nelson.
He can't even resist you. He's literally holding fucking dude already. So you mean you just easily hold him in this way? I mean, we're now in double situations where you were holding him by the full Nelson head, and he has a sword to pay Randus his head.
Well, I mean, this is a full Nelson.
Oh, so you're trying to pull him away from what he's doing. You're gonna have to beat the 22 that he's got. I mean, we can contest.
Yeah, we don't have to re-roll it.
Yeah, we can re-roll it on that. But yeah, that's what he's holding him with.
Because it's the Misty Step.
Yeah, no, we can do it. Go ahead. I'll roll D22. Let's see. I got an 8.
Come on, roll. There we go.
Oh.
So yeah, you're not gonna be able to pull his arms up.
Yeah.
You're just holding him. You're just grabbing him around the chest, just hugging him.
I mean, yeah, he would just be like fucking kind of try to elbow you back enough just to where you couldn't like actually put your arms properly on him to hold him right.
Of course it wouldn't work. Why would it work?
It's 1 point off. Baby.
Because the dice gods deem it so.
So what is
It's all a game of chance.
Literally so off into the.
He even rolled a fucking 8. He even rolled an 8, man. Like he rolled so fucking low.
Like you can just hear fucking PO1 just or fucking the time just bouncing off into the distance, just yeah.
Off of like random alleyway.
oh, sorry about that. You're in it. You're free to make a strength check, if you please. This needs to be a strength save.
It says 22, right?
Strength save. No, we'll be contesting it again.
Because another dude came up and tried to grab him.
Well, this is a. I mean, think about it. Like as time passes, you know, he continues to struggle in this guy's arms, right? So, fucking Ferocious, you managed to, you know, wiggle your scrawny ass enough to, you know, kind of loosen yourself enough to move in this guy's, you know, grips. You're free to do as you please. We're gonna say
elbow to the face. Wham! Turn around. What's up? Like, come on.
I'm gonna roll the same rules that I did with Gargak holding on to the thing earlier. That was your bonus action, so you have an action and a move. As fair as fair. And so yeah, you're gonna fucking wiggle your ass away, turn around, and just breathe fire in this man's face, and, which is gonna clearly cause him to, you know, throw his hands in his face and kind of yell.
Plus 3 damage, please.
You and this.
I mean, there's not a way I can do it. Like, there's not a way I can organically do it, so I have to ask you every time.
-3. All right.
No, I mean, you're behind him. But if I wiggled out and like shot to the side, you're probably not in the cone, Jason.
Like straight down, shooting at his knees or some shit. Like.
All right. I mean, we'll say we were directly enough behind him to where his body basically protected Jason from these flames.
Nice.
Gargak, there's this hostage situation that was going on intensely for a minute there. Seems to be getting all sorts of kind of fucked, huh?
Like this drow is like top tier drow.
He withstood the fireball. I mean, we don't send, you know.
He's withstood the fireball and everything else we've thrown at him. This drow's got it going on.
A little different.
I mean, that's there's variety in these drow. Yes. Some drow are more powerful than others. Yes.
Let's see how he handles the whip.
Just like every species you run into, there's spice of life here. Oh my god.
Margot, he just said spice of life. Use the chili.
Yeah, man, I wish I had it.
Bro, can you imagine being whipped to death?
No, and Garcat can't either, apparently.
Come on, Gargak. Whip it. Whip it real good.
Dude, this thing's dexterous as fuck.
He's got a +5 on this shit. Yes, sir. He is. I'm just gonna straight up cast Shadow Step again. What is everybody's passive perception here? Let's see.
17.
I have a 17.
Okay, so you would spot it. Yeah, you would spot it sitting on top of the roof. Alright.
Done.
And it's Shadow Stepped on top, you know, Shadow Stepped away from sitting between fucking Jason and Gargak and is now sitting on a roof, basically across the way from you guys. Looking down.
Is he, say, within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on him.
Burn!
I don't know what that does, but here comes the pain, bitch. Ooh, critical failure.
Nice.
Alright. And we decided that wasn't going to be double damage, so.
No.
Wait, are Drow susceptible to radiant damage? Because that's sun damage.
Didn't I?
No, because it would have said X2.
And we do have Drow that, you know, have been seen above in the actual world. They can sustain walking in the sun. They're not vampires.
It does fuck up their eyes, though.
I mean, we especially
Sunlight does fuck up their eyes. They have like light sensitive eyes.
No.
They would have to take their time coming up above, but you know, same thing with the.
But anyway, I next. 'Cause that's all I can do.
Spicy Grandpa, there's another grandpa behind you holding a lamp. Your grandson is on the ground. Huh?
How high up is he?
I'd say about 16, 17 feet. Second story top roof here.
So,
Ew.
if I'm like 6 foot tall, that means he's still within 15 feet of me. Of my mouth. Is what I'm asking.
You can step forward.
Yeah, but I'm gonna move a little bit forward to get within 15 feet of my mouth.
Oh, I mean, it's a 5-foot radius kind of game, but yeah.
Boosh, okay, yeah.
You don't have to be explicit. You don't have to be explicit
actually, it's a 30-foot cone. Actually, it's a 30-foot cone kind of game.
But I'm saying, like, when it comes to your body, it just describes your body as in a 5-foot fucking square, right? So, like, it doesn't. You don't have to tell me about your mouth, man. All right.
I'm a 5-foot cube. Don't worry about it. 5 by 5. Blip.
All right.
Oh, so much success.
This dude's fucking
+3.
slippery.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't gonna say it. Thank
What?
you,
That
Nevik.
he's
Yeah, you were just
That
waiting for it.
I was just like holding on to it, and then
+3
+3
because
damage.
of fire.
Gargag, throw something at him.
Gargak, throw yourself at him.
How long is the whip?
The whip is not. I don't think the whip is long enough.
It's like this fucking 45-foot whip.
You just
Hold on, wait, no, I can just imagine. Actually, I can just imagine Gargak trying to throw the whip like it's a fucking
Yeah,
javelin. It's just like a limp fucking javelin.
A noodle through the fucking
You're
sky.
freaking balling. You're freaking balling up and throw.
That's some good shit.
Yeah, you can't really do anything.
Fucking exclamation
Is
insult.
there just like rocks or
Dang, there should be a weapon condominium in
There
RA2.
actually are rocks. There were rocks. I mentioned that there were fucking like rocks on the ground from where the rider and shit had been crashed into the building, and there's pieces of where the golem itself had been chipped out. There are rocks on the ground.
Oh man.
And glass.
I want to throw a golem chip at him.
Alright, fucking just
Like a big
I
knife.
think a rock only does 1 damage. Like,
it ain't shit. So fucking let's see. This would be just.
What if I get a crit though? Like hit him in the eye or something.
I mean, you might, yeah. Let's see. His is a Put up about 17, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, if he crits on this fucking rock, though, and you don't let him take this fucking drow out with a rock, you lame for that.
What do I need to roll?
You gotta hit him first, like, let's say, like, the melee attack, like, you hit him with a 7, it was past 17.
It would be an improvised weapon attack, right?
If he has that, I don't think Avery has that on the list. Like, in order to just get the hit, I want to see if it's unarmed strike, and then after that you do, which would be the fitting for the damage as well, really, if it's just a rock. And as far as taking him out with the rock, like I said.
Oh.
Womp, 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 womp. You've somehow hurt yourself with this rock.
Okay, so let's see. Crit roll for what? Natural weapon? No, that's just like your body. This is a thrown range weapon. So roll me a D10. A 5. Oops, you hit an unintended random target. Randomize all combatants within 10 feet per short range attack. And 30 feet per luxury roll and its second attack roll. Alright, so from the top, we're going to do the 1 through 4. Roll me a D4. Alright. So
he still fucking hit him! He still fucking hit him!
Nice.
I feel like bounced off the ground.
Nice.
He fucking bank shotted that shit!
Alright, this is DR1. DR1.
I love how ridiculous this is.
Alright. Alright.
Gargat gets another attack.
Oh, he does. He does. That's right. Yeah. Go ahead, Gargat. You wild beast. Literally just accidentally hits this guy with a rock. Alright, so you just straight nail him with the second one. Okay.
I meant to hit him that time.
Yep, respectable. Anything else, Gargat?
That's it.
Alright, so this guy is going to do this fucking Misty Step move again where he's trying to get away from everybody. Fucking the highest ones here that do have 17, give me an actual perception roll. Beat 17.
Perception roll or perception check?
Check. Yeah,
oh wait, same thing, sorry.
I mean, however you want to do it.
I just had a pure brain fart.
So if Faerun just lose sights of him, I assume Gargak doesn't have passive perception of 17. He would have lost sight.
No, yeah, I never saw.
Oh, Jason, you alright over there, boss? He's going in and out. You alright over there, brother? Jason, whoop. Jason, you wouldn't be back. You have some sort of connectivity issues, man. That's what it looks like. Yeah, just roll me a perception check, brother, if you can hear me. Can you not hear me? I mean, just check. Check your settings, boss. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hear you fine.
Yeah, they're...
Yeah.
Maybe something got plugged in his end.
Yeah.
Tell him perception check. Just type it.
Oh, yeah, but then I gotta type the whole fucking thing, man.
Oh, I heard crickle crackle.
Hey, yep,
Crickle.
up. Crickle crackle. Roll a perception check.
Me?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah. Everybody who got 17 or below perception.
Or higher.
Or higher, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can see things. That's one thing I can do.
I see.
Yeah.
I can't see shit.
Alright, so you guys actually lose sight of this guy. Everybody hears his left side of him.
Gargak hit him with a rock, and then punched him, and then he was like, "Ah!"
So give me just a second here.
Dipped out.
Drink some of the Beast Titan spinal fluid.
Alright, so Faerundas, Gargak, and Jason all get 4,400 XP. Go ahead and add that to your character sheets.
Oh man, level 11 still so far away.
As this guy fucking basically disappears from your sight. And we're gonna take, I'd say, 15. And when we come back, we're gonna pick up on young Nevik and his adventures.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink.
All right. While we take this break, I would like to elaborate on a D&D campaign I was thinking about, and it's basically your regular people that have been put into the.
Do you want me to stream that part, or put it on intermission? Because that's up to you.
I mean, you can stream it if you want. It don't matter to me. The idea is basically all the characters are regular ass characters, but they've been trapped in the bodies of horses.
This sounds like some My Little Pony shit. The My Little Pony campaign. Is this a Friendship is Magic campaign? Is this the Friendship is Magic campaign?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is, but like way darker.
Nah, man. I don't think I want to be a horse.
What? You said you went RP as a horse?
Ah.
You don't think it would be funny to get into shenanigans as a horse?
I mean, it would, but I mean, also, like...
I mean, you don't have, like, horse brain. You have, like, regular person brain. You're just in the body of a horse.
I don't ever rob the bank.
I mean, yeah, you could, yes. I mean, you'd have to figure out how to do that as a horse.
Yeah. We go in.
You'd really have to justify to me your bank robbery.
Why, as horses, are you?
No, like, how as horses do you?
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't have hands or anything. The only thing you can manipulate things with is, like, your mouth. I mean, you could, like, push things with your hooves, I guess.
Yeah. Count.
I would just like to say, Fireball is the ultimate utility spell.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be best off if you were a spellcaster and you were turned into a horse, but then, like, how would you say your magic words to cast your spells as a horse? It would only be like...
Well, so I guess that's the interesting thing, is D&D doesn't ever say the magic words are specific to each, or generalized, so it could be specific to each race.
Horse
exactly.
Fireball.
Like, so, like, whatever the horse language is, Fireball could be "ing."
That's fucking great. Just a horse. Nay! Nay! And a fireball appears.
I mean, at that point, she'd be a ponyta.
I think it would be interesting. I think it would be an interesting campaign to be all horses.
Talkie. I swear if we did that, I would play...
Horse. You would be a horse.
I would play Balathonki.
You would, yeah. I mean, you could call yourself Balathonki, but you would in fact be a horse.
Neek would. I'd be Balathonki.
He couldn't be a mule. Like
You could be Balathonki. You could be Balathonki. No, you're a horse.
A mule.
The idea is to be a horse.
Noble. Blah.
Yeah, but I would just like to say that Fireball is the ultimate utility spell.
I mean, yeah, it is. I've said it over and over and over. Fireball is the ultimate utility spell. There's no situation in which Fireball cannot fix it.
And
I absolutely
did it not fix the situation?
Fucking, you have an awkward situation. You have an awkward conversation with someone. Fucking Fireball.
Need to save the whole party? Fireball.
Like, I do love how, like, I just forgot your name.
Wow.
Jason.
Wow.
We've met several times. Thank you.
I love how Jason's like, yeah, this is probably gonna kill me. Like, this is probably gonna kill me, and I'm like, I got
and it's
something.
literally like right there in chat.
Yo,
it's right.
I'm not looking in chat right now.
At that moment in time, I was under the impression that you didn't have any spells, man. You told me you were running out of spells.
No. I said I didn't have enough to cast Fly with for multiple people, which was accurate at the time, and then I forgot that I had
sorcerer points.
Sorcerer points.
Wait, is Fly's a second level spell, right, or third level?
Let's see.
Do you guys know that I am at like 18 health and have no luck left?
Yeah, I feel that. No, Fly's a third level spell, and at the time I didn't have spell slots above.
You had a fourth level spell slot.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna use it. I wasn't gonna use my last oomph for that.
Sorcerer point. But yeah,
I have also added but. Oh man,
I'm fucked, guys. I'm fucked.
We're all, dude. I have 11. I am down half my spell slots. And I am bleeding on the.
I'm not pressing Faerudis enough. He's not using all his spell slots. That's what I heard.
That's exactly what you heard. Yeah,
he's fucking holding out on it.
I'm not pressing
exactly
it hard enough. I'm not gassing it hard enough. That's what I'm hearing.
No! Don't do that. The moment we come back to Nevic here, let me go smoke another cigarette real quick.
What Faerudis is saying is that he's been using a lot of cantrips to get through shit, and
gotta crank it up.
He could use a nap.
That's what he says as he gets stabbed.
All I'm saying is that you definitely could have used that magic of yours to get us the fuck out of this situation instead of turning around and trying to fight. Wait.
Hold the fuck up.
What if that shit didn't work out for us?
Hold the fuck up. I would like to point out, I did use my magic to get us out of that situation. We are out of that situation. I killed 5 out of 6 enemies in a single strike.
What if that didn't work out, though, my man? What?
That one dude just left.
What if frogs had wings?
But Kitty's
that one dude, he's
stalking you.
He just did that.
Well, I mean, he just also disappeared. It wasn't like, I mean, he fucking shadow stepped and you lost sight of him.
Yeah, but I would like to point out that I did use my magic to get us out of that situation. I am the only person that attacked the Drider, and I killed 4 of the Drow in a single strike. I did use my magic to get us out of that situation, just not in the way you wanted me to.
I wasn't in this situation. So.
You're about to be in a whole nother
good for you, though. I mean, good for you for getting everybody else out of the situation.
You just let me
accusing
know.
me of not using my magic getting us out of that situation.
You let me know when you're ready.
Who?
You.
No, I'm accusing you specifically of not using Fly to get us out of that situation when you totally could.
I mean, if it's... Well, I use the battle map.
My grandson.
Oh, we're not using battle maps. I'll let you smoke a cigarette.
I'm
go ahead.
Let's go this.
Take your time. You go ahead.
Sneaking through the alleyways to the east.
You go ahead and take your time. Go. I'll wait till you're...
Yeah, I had 15 minutes to do it. Waited until the end of the 15 minutes to do it.
I don't even think I waited 15 minutes. I just went outside for a minute.
No, yeah.
I'm just fucking around anyway.
It's been like fucking 4 minutes. What are you talking about?
Take a minute. Well, he had also like several hours to do anything. I mean, like fucking we fucked around for like it's like 10 right now, so he's been here for 2 hours, just chilling. So like,
right now,
this is at your convenience, sir. This is
classic Nevix, though. I mean,
this is your shit. This is your turn.
Adam, why do you care? You're getting paid $50 an hour even while I
That's what I'm saying. Just keep it going. Shut up. Whose team are you on?
Look, Adam, I'm just saying, like, we should definitely get like at least one paid player in on this.
$50 an hour.
You don't have to charge them $50 an hour. Charge them enough to upkeep your
We can all
subscription. Charge them enough to upkeep your subscription for D&D Beyond or something.
I need $60,000 to fix my grill. It's $50 an hour or plus.
we just all act like we're paying.
I mean, yeah, I would tell them. I would definitely tell them I paid.
What, dude? You got a deal.
$50.
Well, no, I paid a one-time fee.
I was talking about that the other day, like what kind of charging rates? Like, would you pay like per session or per campaign? And I think upfront per campaign is probably a better idea.
Nah, you would definitely pay per session.
How much would it be though?
I mean, I don't know. Like,
you definitely could like charge someone exuberantly. I would say like a reasonable price would be like $10 per a session.
So if I said yo, you give me $50, I give you 5 sessions. Word.
Yeah.
Right. Now after that, the reason I'm getting it up front is because if you don't show up, I need to get paid. I gotta pay bills. And you fucking around, right? Like it's on you to show up. That's your responsibility.
I'm doing this shit for 4 or 5 other motherfuckers.
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
you ain't the only one paying.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Well, I mean, that's up to you, my man. I think that I would charge by session.
The kind of campaigns that I run tend to go per 4 characters, right? Like I like to get into the character.
Right stories, 4 characters, yeah.
Yeah, and so if I go per session, I'll have this revolving door of fucking people, and that's hard to play with, right?
Not if they enjoy it.
Yeah, they'll stay. They like it.
Yeah, as long as you keep the price reasonable. If it's per session, $50 per session, you're gonna have a revolving door.
I said $50
for sure.
I would say $50 for the campaign.
Someone's gonna be like $50, dude.
And then you got 5 scheduled sessions. These are the 5 scheduled sessions. I'm gonna send you the invite links for that $50, and on those days, and you show up and we play. Right, so it's the same thing as $10 per session. It's just up front.
Maybe not like a weekly game.
But I guess if they were like, yeah, fuck that shit, a weekly game, yeah, $10 an hour. $10 would be rough, man.
Yeah, but then you also come into how long is a session?
Yeah, right. Like I tend to run like 3 to 4 hours most sessions, pretty reasonably. I used to run longer ones, but yeah. And then,
I'm pretty sure most DMs charge per session.
I mean, I don't know. I've never paid for that shit, so I have not.
Yeah, I won't ever pay for it.
We should take to Reddit and ask Reddit, I guess. Fucking
like.
I would also feel like there's so much like higher quality shit that people would pay for. Like, why would I ask them that? But anyway, so yeah, like I said, like I'm not planning on changing this to a pay to play system, dude. So don't worry.
I'm not saying you may charge us. I'm just saying you get like 1 or 2 paid players, and we'll all say that we paid. You make a little money.
You know what? If I win the lottery, which means that the lottery has to get over $1 billion for me to buy one $2 ticket just for But if I win the lottery, I'll just buy you some new teeth.
Thank you.
Let's be clear. I think the lottery is a losing gamble. So,
bro, if I win the lottery, I'll fucking style on you if you want.
Preach. Definitely want that. Certainly want to live in a fucking cyborg box body, like that one Ghost in the Shell episode where that dude just made his own heaven. I'm like, yeah, that sounds nice. He's like,
to live in the pond.
This dude was just like, yo, I don't know if like what happens after death, so I'm basically gonna set up my brain to live in this box where I created my own heaven, and it's just gonna be there. Like he had a certain movie in a theater that played over and over and over again, and that was just like his version of heaven, and that was where he lived.
Sounds like a fucking whacked out heaven, bro.
Well, I mean, whatever, it's your own shit, but that's where he lived, and that was it. And I was like, man, that's. That's one way to create your actual version of heaven. You're like fucking. I'm not sure. So yeah, that was cyber brains, and that's when they started getting into people living with downgraded parts and so on.
Heaven's a lie. Once you die, it's just more bureaucracy.
Well, they found that people were joining it, right? It became like a cult film. That like the only way,
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about in general. Once you die, it's just more bureaucracy.
So in the Ghost in the Shell episode, it became a cult. It was like a cult film, and people were joining this box in order to watch the film. Yeah, it was like a film you literally had to like give your life to see, kind of thing. And people
imagine that, but it's like just endless paperwork and waiting in lines, just miles and miles of red tape.
Well, that's the personal version of hell from Bill and Ted's. I think that's always the worst thing. Like to me, heaven and hell are moments that you've lived in your life, right? Like in there is a moment in your life that was hell. It was your personal hell. Like in that moment, it was fucking hell. That was it. Right, and if you die and you go to hell, that's where it'll be. You will live that moment, and it may be multiple moments. So yeah, like the Bill and Ted thing. Same thing with heaven. There were moments of joy and purity that were great, and fucking it'll be that. Right, that's my headcanon for the Christian heaven hell. Other than Dante's Inferno one, which was pretty cool.
Memory, all right.
Which was totally just a fucking diss track. That's all Dante's Inferno was a fucking diss track.
They're just like
he wrote that entire fucking story to fucking shit on a couple people he didn't agree with.
Fuck you, these fucking politicians in Florence can suck my dick. You're just like, all right, dude. Simmer down over there. No, they can really suck my dick.
Even further, yeah. They can more than suck my dick. They can go to hell.
Right? Where there's demons that are gonna rape him in the ass in a tornado forever, and you're just like, whoa, buddy, what? Oh man, wrote it down. Yep. Found myself between a road. What was it? I forget the opening line. Anyway, we're going back. You ready, buddy? You ready to get in this shit?
The only thing that I remember from the opening is that there's a sign that says,
and then I'll hope you who enter here.
Yeah.
Abandon all
that's
hope.
Exactly. Abandon all hope.
Yep.
For context, I own a leather-bound copy of the
I'm talking about the book. The book itself, at the beginning of it, starts out talking about how he found himself on a deciding path. Like there were two paths, that he could take. There was a wolf there, female wolf. But I digress. Anyway.
Yeah, that's the start of the Divine Comedy.
Yeah,
we digress.
Sorry, the Inferno.
Anyway, what are we doing here?
You are skulking through the fucking streets. Off in the distance, you can hear some clanging battle shit like that. This is the thing that you fled from. You have found yourself in a dark alleyway, and it seems that someone else has found you in a dark alleyway. Someone that has a faintly familiar voice, but they certainly seem just to know you because they declare quite loudly, "You!" I knew it.
Am I still hidden in the shadows? Like this motherfucker
no, this person sees you. This guy sees you. He's in the shadows with you. He just straight up, it has fucking basically turned this corner around the way, doing the same thing.
Spy versus spy bullshit.
Same thing that you were doing, and has seen you. And he seems to know who you are with the familiarity of the declaration of the he snarls.
What is it to like try to recognize this guy?
That would just be a fucking, let's see,
insight.
Yeah.
No, that's a horrible roll here.
How good? Nevik don't brain too good.
Huda.
In that moment, you don't recognize that voice. But you're not going to have much of a choice about feeling that person as he is charging towards you. You need to join combat.
I'm still here, but I'm working on a paper, so...
Nobody cares about how cool your life is, JB. Get out of here. Got it.
My life is terrible. I'm working on a paper.
A cool paper for your cool science friends, doing cool science stuff.
Oh.
But
Yeah, with your cool ass.
He got just above me.
Basically Jimmy Neutron over there.
I hate all of you. I hope you die one day.
Jimmy Neutron? Did you just call this motherfucker Jimmy Neutron?
I hope you all die one day comfortably in your old age.
I didn't call you Jimmy. I didn't call you Jimmy.
Don't you put that fucking evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I want to die fast and young.
Awesome. Okay.
I was fixing to say, did you not just hear me say, I hope you all live long lives and die happy?
Yeah, I think Jimmy Neutron's awesome. Okay, that is not an insult. That is a fucking compliment by a grand standard. Okay, I did not call him whatever Jimmy Neutron's friends the little nerd from was. I forget.
Yeah, and he kissed that really hot green chick in that one made-for-TV movie special.
I mean, dude, for real.
What? Okay, yeah.
He's got flying dogs and shit.
Yeah. Anyway, we matched, but you got above me on the initiative roll here. Who the fuck is this guy?
Went to the player. Went to the player.
Went to the player. Okay.
And as far as who he is just a person who is literally just leapt upon you like you were fucking in grasp with this person. You feel like fur, and they are strong. There's a lot of snarling.
No, so it's totally canon that Nevik doesn't recognize who this is.
Oh man, I just saw Nevik's HP. Nevik's fucked.
Yeah, I want to.
You basically need to get out of this guy's grasp to do anything unless you.
Yeah, what is that? I want to like acrobatics or a strength check or whatever the fuck I need to do to get out of this guy's grasp, and then.
You were free to make the choice of not acrobatics, but
strength or dexterity.
Yeah.
You do want to try and brute force your way out, or wiggle your way out.
Exactly. Yeah. You can squirm or push.
Well, let's do a dexterity check.
Save.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's enough to squirm free to roll out of this individual's grasp, who is sitting there on all fours next to you for a moment.
Okay, so that would be...
You're still both prone.
So that would be my action, bonus action to... No, I want to use my movement to get up, and my bonus action to disengage into the shadows. Hop back.
Retry. Engage. Right.
Yeah, and I of course have the...
So, like, disengage isn't like, let's leave combat. It's I don't attack, provoke opportunity attacks when I move.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I guess try to do another stealth check. No, I wouldn't.
Stealth would be an action. You just disengage check.
Nope. Yep.
Right. So if you got something else, because you just did prone, you stood up as a bonus action, so.
Yep.
So you stand up and back away.
Into the open alley here.
This individual stands up at its full height, and you can see, that it's covered in dark fur. It has what looks like a dagger on one hand, and like it's holding its arms, holding its hand, what looks almost like paw-like, in an outstretched claw. It's always been you. Saw you that day. I don't know how you summoned those wretched beasts, but they're not here now, are they, Nevik?
He's getting vengeance for the demon frogs.
Do I know you?
Excuse me, sir.
Do it, Nevin. Also, you gotta pull the. Do I know you fucking bullshit again?
Yeah. Of course, like he's like walking from the shadows, right?
Yeah, he's stepping out into the street.
Is this? I guess. Okay. Can I like? Hey, whoa, man. Okay, I remember you from the Demon Frogs, but I don't really know you, man. Like, you never formally introduced yourself. Calm down.
I mean,
hang on. Hold on.
Speaking is always a pre-action, guys. Like, roleplay is always pre-action.
But I mean, I want to like try to persuade him to just like, hey, chill out. You know, like, whoa.
You're free to roll a persuasion check.
I was never formally introduced to you. Like, I don't really know who the fuck you are. I was actually sent here by that chick that.
All right, so holding up, he pauses for a moment.
Look, dude, my blade is broken. I mean, I pose no threat. I don't know who the fuck you are.
Pose no threat. You're the reason I'm here. Don't you recognize me? Don't you see the face of an old friend? He steps forward.
Again. Yeah, you say old friend. And I see the gat guy that tried to kill me, and after I had already tried to kill myself. So, I apologize again. I'm sorry that we're both here now. I mean, my bad.
You think an apology will let you loose? He's gonna try to.
Who the fuck are you, man? I killed you with the Demon Frogs, man. I'm sorry.
He's gonna try to grab you by your collar again, boss.
Was that a strength check or a dexterity save?
That's your choice. Strength save or dex save, your choice. All right.
What? Okay, well, hang on. Don't you get advantage on dex saves?
Oh, he just beat you anyway. So.
Well, yeah, but it's uncanny dodge. That's for a reaction.
Oh, I just misread it. I thought he rolled less for some reason.
All right, so you managed.
I thought he rolled a 10.
You managed to dodge back from these guys.
No grabby. I'll touch you, man.
He's like, quick as ever, aren't you? Clever.
No, I'm just dude. He's so mad. Hang on.
He's very angry. He seems very furious, and he's still like stepping towards me. You mean you don't know me? We grew up together on this ugly street.
Daventry?
Yep, that's who I thought it was.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, back then, just as it is now. I was the one who suffered, and you were the one who ran away and got free.
I just got on a boat, man. I mean, I had bounties and debts, and
I got bills to pay and mouths to feed.
Yeah. What is this? I don't know if it would be a persuasion or a deception of like the reason I ran away.
Look, that's not my fault. That's your character development fault.
Yeah, I apologize about this, guys. Of like, I mean, I am being truthful. Of like, I did like have debts, and wanted
he's
to
got
live.
Bills to pay, and he's got mouths to feed. And
I mean, if you're being truthful about it, it's persuasion.
And there was this one really hot druid.
But and
then I came back.
In addition to your rolls for all these reasons, you don't have to rely on the mechanics. You can just roleplay, just talk to this guy.
Yeah. Hang on just a second. Alright, hang on just a second.
What am I hanging on for? Are you like gonna go like snort a line or something? Like what's happening, dude?
Hey, sometimes it do be like that.
I mean, I guess so.
Maybe it's like Florida's mandated Pabst Blue Ribbon time or something
Man.
It's like in England they have tea time.
That shit.
Florida they have coach time.
Yeah.
Speaking of PBR, I have a life goal.
My girl's not feeling good.
I hope it's never to drink Pabst Blue Ribbon because I
got fucking family shit, man. My life is not D&D. Anyway, okay, yeah.
Are you alright?
You're supposed to block out this portion of your life for just D&D.
Just D&D. But yeah,
get a group of people together
and trying to literally I don't know you. I didn't know any cat people when I was in Daventry. Like,
I don't know you. That's my person.
Yeah. I apologize for the frog things.
He snarls back. I'm a cat. This is a lion. Don't you reckon that's a mane? Can't you hear it in my voice?
The message from God, and
he holds his hand up that has the dagger on it. That is the hand. He doesn't have a hand. Like he's basically like it's a dagger.
Shit, you're gonna get a new dagger hand.
He's like, don't you remember this? Surely, you would recognize your friend Chazelle. Even if my features have changed over time,
the name.
We all can't be as lucky as you.
What's that?
But still, luck has brought us here together. It's fate at last, is it not, Nevik?
What did you say?
Okay. What is it? Yeah, like what is it? What is it? The name there?
Tezo.
Oh. Yeah, I knew a kid. Got his hand chopped off for stealing sweets. Trying to steal sweets for us. Oh, what was that? Is that like a history check or insight?
I mean, you know your character.
Persuasion.
You don't have to like
perception. I'm gonna do perception. I gotta.
You don't have to make a roll to remember your character's story.
Recognize my fucking my buddy friend here.
I mean, if you want to, but I mean, like I said, generally, you're a living individual. You and I know everyone here knows where they were like 10 years ago, right? Like, you know.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, missing a hand. Turn into the cat guy. Wants to kill me because of frog shit. But
as far as like if you want to recognize him, how much you recognize it. I mean, if you want to do that, I mean, that's up to you. But yeah.
I mean, luck has brought. I mean, I guess I would start trying to be like, luck has brought us here together, so that like, when we get out of this place, we can fucking get rich again, and like, I don't know. I'm really just gonna try to bullshit him about how like we can relive the glory days, like the days we wished of when we were kids. Like that dream is still possible.
But go ahead, you're free to try to do as you please, my friend.
Basically giving him the go to the sea speech. Aaron gave Armin an Attack on Titan.
Oh, we all know how that ended.
He snarls back, steps forward, and he kind of like brandishes these like fucking straight up claws that look like talons on his fucking other hand. He clearly has a tail as well. It kind of lashes around. And he's like, you see, it's impossible. Even in death, I have not broken this curse.
I miss my tail.
Compliment his new haircut.
Look at that. I mean, really.
It's
barely noticeable.
I mean...
Chazelle, I hardly even noticed you were.
No, I think I would have to turn around and try to do the intimidation shit of like, all they took from me, like.
I mean, you're free to word it, to play it, speak.
All they took from me.
Take your time, dude.
My hand, my girl. And then my hand again when it was a blade, and like show him the.
Hold on, wait. I feel like your hand was sort of your own fault.
Okay. If we were going chronological, it would be my girl, my gold, and then my hand from my own foolishness, and then my hand again. Like, show him.
Not only did you take my hand,
the broken sword,
stupid.
Like the broken sword, and be like, from the fucking fools that I followed down here.
Pulls indeed. Are you trying to do an intimidation check in this guy?
Intimidation, yeah.
All right, then yeah, go ahead. So he's not too intimidated. I mean, he still stands there, snarls back, and he's okay. So I mean, I'm assuming that's all you're gonna do.
Broken sword. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I got, man. I mean,
all right. So yeah, he's fucking just literally bows right up to you and fucking pulls back his paw hand down to his waist and grabs where he has a dagger at his belt, and he's like, try anything, make a move. Just one, I swear. If I can't end you then, I'll end you now.
Do I have like attack of opportunity or?
I mean, he's like right up on your ass. So if you try to move, he's gonna, try to hit you because you didn't like move back away or anything when it was your turn. You just talked to him.
I want to do a sleight of hand and try to stop the blade while I embrace him. Give him a hug.
Are you going to try to literally like put your hand on top of his blade while you're doing that sleight of hand? I mean,
yeah.
Go ahead. You're free to try.
You're gonna lose another hand.
No, he's just gonna get stabbed right in the fucking chest.
That's pretty good, bro. That's pretty good. Yeah, manages to put your hands on top of his and fucking embrace this dude in a hug. He's clearly like tense muscle underneath. Like this dude is fucking just seemingly very tense.
He's like a cat coiled and ready to strike.
Yeah, like he's fucking like, what the fuck, dude? Like, get off me. He goes to push you. Let's his strength real quick. He's got some fucking mean strength. So, he shoves you. You're free to make
a dex. Behind the ears.
Yeah, you're free to make a dex or a strength save.
Yeah, at what point does this stop being persuasion and starts being animal handling?
Yeah, am I supposed to I'm try to keep hugging him, or am I supposed to
hug him even more aggressively?
I mean, that's up to you, but he just shoved you. So you, in order to continue hugging him or doing anything, or to continue being within arm's reach of him, you need to make a dex or a strength and beat a 22.
No.
So yeah, he's gonna shove you back, fairly roughly against a nearby wall. It's not a very big alley you guys are in.
This is like a scene straight out of fucking Dawson's Creek.
Yes, sir. That's actually where I got it from. I just
my brother
hand for hand wrote it down, dude. I was like, we're gonna do this, but with a tiger guy.
Put on the glasses.
Yeah, but I want to get a crew of 4 people and drink through the PBR 100 pack.
Never. I don't drink. Anyways.
I would honestly rather get bamboo splitters put up under all of my nails.
I mean, I guess my other shit is gonna be a fucking persuasion of I'm not your enemy, man.
I'm not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your pal, Quinn.
I'm not your friend, guy.
You're free to make it. You're free to make that persuasion check.
But yeah, we're not bad people.
He stares at you for a moment as he still has his hand on the hilt of his dagger. He nudges his chin towards you and he's like, "Prove it. Put your weapon on the ground."
I'm just gonna look at my hand and look back at him, and then I literally got one dagger, man. Are you?
That's what he's trying to get you to put on the fucking ground. He sees it on you, right? So.
Are you? I mean, you knew us as kids. That was not a thing. You never leave yourself.
You know I can't do it, man.
You never leave yourself unarmed.
I'm telling you, he's telling you to disarm yourself right now or fucking get stabbed. That's what this dude's telling you. He's got his hand on his knife, fucking looking at you, holding that shit. Fucking telling you to drop your fucking weapon. If you're gonna you just talked about
Don't do it, Nevik. He's gonna mice and min you.
Yeah, you just tried to talk about friendship and being his buddy. He's like,
don't do it, Nevik. He's gonna have mice and min you for sure.
And his response was to say, "Prove it. Put your fucking weapon on the ground, then." While he's holding his. Man, the olive branches. The olive branches of rogues, right?
He's gonna tell you about the bunnies, Nevik. Don't do it. You won't get mice and men right here.
I knew this guy as a kid, though. Yeah, no, totally doing it. Fuck it. This might be the worst decision, but yeah, I'm gonna totally drop my bookmark. I'm just gonna fucking pull it from my shit and slowly put it on the ground and then stand back up. Like, it's right there at my foot.
He's gonna move his hand away from the weapon for a moment. He stands there and he says, "Perhaps you have changed slightly. I doubt my luck has changed any. So tell me, what did you do to end up here? We all know how I got here."
I guess as I'm gonna slowly...
I took the walking path.
I'm gonna go slowly pick back up my dagger.
He is not gonna fucking be cool with that. Like, it's not. I mean, you're literally like within. I mean, this is like an 8.
Okay, no, okay. If we're like right there in this fucking dark alley, all right. My dagger's right there by my foot. I could kick it into his ankle if I need to. No, we're good. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell him like.
Let's just imagine that for a second. If we're in a hostage situation, I'm pointing a gun at you, right? Okay,
well,
and you put
my gun down,
and you put your gun down, and then the moment
we cool now, and you just start leaning it back down.
Exactly, right? Yeah, like what the fuck, right? Like,
okay, dude. I got you. Okay, right. I'm gonna pretty much tell him the whole story of.
I mean, tell it to me. What you got? I'm sitting here. I'm telling you.
He's gonna reenact. He's gonna tell him the whole story from the moment he left him in Daventry.
Right, yeah, from Daventry, right? Had a bunch of bounties and shit, right? Fucking went to New Land, stowaway, right? It didn't even pay for the fucking boat. I had no debts. Fucking get there, hanging out with other people on the boat that. We're just on the boat who had no idea that I didn't pay for the boat ride. And we go to this bar and then get accused of some kidnapping some princess or some shit and then got sent to some vampires.
Wait, so did you
werewolves
and then fucking someone?
No. Dude, I told you, I literally had just shown up.
Okay, alright. I mean...
Oh man, and then it went from like bad to worse, and then we were supposed to find this like rod and this like
in the temple. I've heard of the rod from the Lady Veyren.
Yeah. Okay. Apparently, she wanted to stop the death from not being death or some shit.
The rising of Tact. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Why were you and your companions set against her?
There was this dude named Tensar, I think. He was in yellow, and he was talking about how we had to find the raw law so that we could restore balance or some shit to like the rightful death, which we thought was the Raven Queen because she had been like following us or something.
Was there pay involved? Well, why was you persuaded to listen to a fool in a yellow robe?
Oh, they were talking about the world was going to end, and you know I lived there, so
clearly with the rising of Tath. That's why you should have joined me and aided me in
I didn't know you, man. You never said your name. Okay, you were just some cat guy in some basement that I literally just tried to kill myself. I literally just tried to kill myself.
How many people that know your name with missing hands do you know? Nevik.
At least one other person. At least one other person.
Yeah, I mean, you're not. I mean, welcome to the club, though. There's
What
apparently
do you mean?
a
Look, I've
couple.
been to the club for years. You welcome to the club yourself. What?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Tell
look at
me, tell me what took place.
We didn't have the Rod of Law, and then apparently the Raven Queen.
No, I meant with your hand.
There was this chest that pretty much called me a bitch. You know how it is.
You see, that's what happened to me. That's the spur. It's a curse. I found a chest. I was paid by a sorcerer. He says, go find, retrieve this chest for me. I find it. And of course, you know me. I can't keep my hands out of anything. And the first thing I do
is open that motherfucker. Yeah, right. I mean, Look what's in there. Bad time, cat guy.
I did. No, it's a gorgeous necklace. Gorgeous necklace of the most intricate type. It had this beautiful lion mantle on it. I, of course, wanted to see what I looked like in it. And I put myself in front of a mirror, and right before my eyes, it merged into my flesh, and I became this creature that you see. I hunted back for the sorcerer and never saw him again. And thus I've been trapped in this form ever since. Veyrin.
Looking good.
Veyrin ensured me that upon completion of her quest, she would have the power necessary to change me back to who I was before. Even restore my hand that I never had an opportunity to use for as long as you did, if you'll remember, my friend.
Half the world sort of kind of got like zapped by some lightning sun ray things.
Excuse me. What are you saying?
I mean, right, like at the precipice of us dying.
Us?
Oh yeah, I was, with some other people trying to collect the Rod of Law and stop Lady Veyrin from doing all that shit that she was doing.
I stalked you. I stalked the group. I saw the group that you were with. Where are they now? If they died alongside you, surely they all came.
I mean, I saw them.
Do you see my companions?
Nope. I saw like two old guys that we were hanging out with for a minute. Probably maybe five minutes ago.
The crow, the necromancer, the Goliath.
No, God, no, man. Those people. Oh, man, bad time.
Hey! I don't judge your friends. You don't judge mine.
I mean, the crow, just the weird way he talks with everybody else's voice.
Have you ever met a Kinku?
It's just, I have, and
they all talk like that.
I don't. It's just, they all talk like that.
His methods are a bit unorthodox.
It's just a little unnerving. Okay, I mean, it's
Well, so you're
right. Did you even take your time to get to know him? He's a beautiful soul on the inside.
Yes, gorgeous. So you're here alone in the streets, wandering. I see you weren't captured like I was. Surely you entered here with your companions then. Perhaps you have a better chance than I did. Luck still following you.
Actually, I sort of injured in, and then they did some stupid shit, and then I ran away. And then I sort of injured in again with somebody else.
Following the old lessons, I see.
They did some stupid shit, and I ran away.
I understand. The master would be proud. So, shall we continue?
Running away? Yeah, I would like to know, do you know if this river over here flows to the west? Outside of the city.
True, it may, but the river itself, it goes right through the center of the city. It's widely seen, and perhaps if we could stow upon a boat. Why? Where would we go? I think we stand a better chance if we go back into the caverns, perhaps find a tunnel some way away from here. There has to be somewhere they're going other than the gateway. Why else build such a large city here? How else are they moving resources in and out? Surely you've seen the decadence of their homes.
Tunnels.
I mean,
I sort of have this thing with water.
what? Enlighten me.
I'm pretty much thirsty all the time.
But your thirst. What do you mean thirsty? You're dead, Nevik. You don't eat. You don't drink.
Yeah.
Look, if it's liquid, I want it in me.
It's getting real weird, real quick, man. So, yeah, you're sitting here chilling with Chazel for a moment. You're making some small talk. He doesn't seem to be actively wanting to kill you right now, but
Yeah.
That also seems kind of mildly tenuous.
Like, we don't need to go down the river. We need to. I really don't want to say it, but I might need your help. I really don't want to say it, but I might need your help to check on my friends that there was a large explosion just a couple of alleys away past the courtyard over there.
I heard the sounds of battle. What I was hoping to come take a peek at. Surely, if your companions made it here, mine should be as well. I was hoping that in the riot, perhaps one or two of them might have escaped. I assumed they were captured as I was. Damn drow.
Well,
Gargak freed Chazel, didn't he?
Well, let's hope that we can find them and they can help out as well.
That means he also freed Ukvat too. So there's also another giant orc running around causing havoc.
Yep, there's an Ukvat.
Is that like a persuasion again?
Say it again. What are you trying to be about? Sorry.
Get him to come with me to check on the battle over there.
I mean, yeah,
the shit that went down.
That's pretty heavy persuasion for Chazel because that's pretty much like he just wants to peek at.
Wait, didn't he just say that he was going to check that out anyway?
Yeah, he just said he wanted to check it out.
Yeah, but he wants to just peek at it. Like he doesn't want to get involved with any of it. So that's basically the discussion he's never. I don't know. I guess what is trying to persuade him with. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm trying to understand. What are we persuading him to do?
Yeah, get him to come over there and peek it out with me.
I mean, yeah, if we're going to check it out, that's fine. He's cool with that. He's 100% into this shit.
All right, well then let's do that shit all sneaky wise. Me and you, like back in the old days.
Watch him flub. Yep, flub.
Apple 17's not a flub. He's doing good.
Oh,
he's all right.
It's just not as badass.
He's just not as good at his Nevik. I mean, you're gonna make fun of him for it. Jeez, alright.
No insult. But yeah, sneak over there. We see one. I'm guessing like the remnants of the last explosion, and this guy trying to breathe fire.
Yeah, basically, you would have watched the last 30 seconds worth of battle there, where there was like a hostage situation, some Misty Step shit going around, and you would have watched the guy above you also disappear as he Misty Stepped from one roof to another, and leaving Faerundis, Jason, and Gargak standing there in the streets, and you kind of had to touch to the corner with this guy.
Now be the persuasion check of. Those are my friends.
I mean, yeah, that would be, like I said, yeah, if you're trying to persuade him to go over there and try to talk to them.
Yo, man, let's,
trust them. He's gonna, stare at you for a minute with, these, yellow cat eyes that he's got, and he's gonna kind of sigh, and he's like, if this goes bad, where I'm going to come for you. You understand that, right? I have nothing else to live for and nothing to lose.
Yeah, me neither. I lost it all already, so.
I will exist for revenge if you betray me now. He stands up and he just kind of turns.
I did pick back up my fucking dagger to walk back over.
Yeah. He stands up and he walks fucking in front of you, just like, which is a rare move for trained rogues to expose their backs like that. As he walks into the alleyway, and so Jason, Favorindus, and Gargak would see this fucking dark furred lion guy walk out with Nevik.
Hey guys.
Favorindus is just like sitting there, like bleeding externally, like.
I'm gonna be actively giving you the Benjamin Franklin face. You know the one on the front of the Benjamin, the $100 bill, where he's in.
But as Nevik comes up, Favorindus is gonna be like, Nevik, my boy, where have you been? Do you see those ash piles? I made a mess. Because, Favorindus is also, as a dragon, is proud. He's a very proud dragon, and it's like, look at the shit I did.
You are walking through the scattered ashes of fucking armor and weapons and what could only be described as the horrific mess that was a drow.
Good for you.
Straight up Terminator 2 situation.
Favorindus also has a giant sword wound through his abdomen, and it's just like sitting there like.
We need to probably get off the street.
Actually, with the amount of people, wouldn't it be more like the Ark of the Covenant? Where they're all like melted down to skeletons.
Yeah, there was like 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, but this shit ton. I mean, it's just in the vaporizing part. But anyway, yeah, Nevik is suggesting we get off the streets. Chazel, since Ad chimes in. I agree. Won't be long before they start sweeping this area.
Giant rock rampaging through the cities.
That will cause a good distraction, as will the rest of my free companions and peers. But still, it will not be wise to hang out here.
And where do you suggest we go then?
Your guess is as good as mine. Nevik suggested we take to the river.
It's good a plan as anyone else has.
Favorindus is just going to turn to it and it's like, well, our good street urchin, you know more about hiding in a city than any of us, so...
Can I smack Favorindus in the back of the head?
I'm just saying, if we can get a boat, and the fucking river flows out of the city, we can just...
Also, are we trying to go to the ocean?
I don't know.
All rivers flow to the ocean.
That's what I'm thinking.
Why are we trying to go to the ocean?
I thought we were trying to go to the ocean.
Why?
We were trying to cross the sea, because on the other side of the sea is where we're going.
Yeah.
See, y'all know that, but who does it? Do any of the characters know that? How do y'all know that?
I'm pretty sure Chaz knows that too, because his boss told us.
I was going to say, I was fairly certain Veyrin told
you to meet you at the gated city. Yeah, that's what she said. Told them, but as far as like how we get across there, and is that the whole Black Sea part? That wasn't something that Veyrin mentioned. She doesn't know this area. She didn't even know the drow were here. So clearly, she would have warned you.
Okay. Do you agree that we should get a boat?
Pretty sure that was something that I think it was Gargak overheard or was talking about.
Gargak agrees that we should get a boat.
With theirs.
I don't think Gargak understands drow language at all.
No, he heard this from Durs. I think Durs was talking to him about that.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
They were talking about how they were going to fight their way through the city to get.
So our characters don't even know about it at all. But
yeah, that's what I'm
taking
saying.
the river out of the city is also a good idea in general. Probably
out of the city is a good option.
Chazel's already told Nevik that he thinks it's a bad idea, and this is a plan to die. Because he's like, fucking, if we go in the river, they're gonna see the shit. It goes directly through the city.
Like, no offense, Chaz, we're a pretty dour group, but you're really fucking bringing down the mood here.
That's what Chaz was telling Devik earlier. He hasn't mentioned this in present company, other than to say.
I'm also going to say that I don't think we're in any shape to take a boat right now.
Yeah, other than to say that Nevik's plan was to, take to the river.
Renus is going to point to the giant hole in his side, and it's like, do you see this giant hole? It's going to fill with water, and I'm probably going to drown. Like, I have both internal and external bleeding.
You're made of ghost stuff. You don't even breathe.
You do have holes though. It do hurt. You are gushing oozy fucking ecto stuff.
There's some kind of fluid coming out of me. It may not be blood.
It doesn't feel good, okay?
It doesn't feel very good.
I'm rapidly losing headlight fluid.
Crap, my battery fuel is going down.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what this is since I'm technically dead, but it ain't good.
What do you guys want to do? Because that's
would you believe me if I said it's God's tear?
We need to get off the streets.
We need to set up for next time. So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Get a fucking either a boat or a place, man. We need to get off the streets.
Just some sneaking.
Yeah, we do need to get off the streets. I am not a sneaky boy. Let me say that again.
Hey, Rendus is battered and brutalized.
I literally have negative sneak.
So, like, run over to the river, hijack a boat.
So to be clear, that
Rendus is going to point. It's like we are in no position to hijack a boat.
Yeah, to go to
okay, but are we equally in any position to commit a B&E and potentially take hostage who's inside the house?
Hostage died a long time ago.
I only know of one place. I only know of one place, which would be the Spider Tower, and it's creepy, but I might be able to.
And most likely full of spiders.
You're gonna have to pull a hell of a fucking check and walk several miles to actually find that.
Yeah, the compulsion that I have with the dagger, I could get them all to leave the place for at least an hour.
Oh no, we're kind of on the outskirts, right? Like, are we in the bad part of Drow neighborhood? Like, are there some like condemned buildings?
No, you're in the thick of it.
Are we on the other side of the tracks?
No, you're in the thick of it. There are large buildings around you, and several of them. You're not too, like I said, you're probably 5-6 miles away from the river.
I don't know if you've ever been to like New York City, but I'm pretty sure there are like a bunch of abandoned buildings in New York.
What you're asking is, are we in Southside Chicago?
No, I mean, like I said, you're there. There are lights on in several of these buildings around you. Like, you remember the Drow carved their buildings out of the rock, right? Like,
that doesn't mean they can't abandon them.
They don't abandon them. They literally let the spiders hatch fucking web in them when they start breaking down.
Yeah, Rendus is just going to say, and it's like, we need to make a decision. I am bleeding out. I'll do with whatever I'll do whatever my grandson says.
I mean, that's why Nevik ran into a tower that was, it looked decrepit, but like on the inside it's full of fucking spiders, because that's what they do with old buildings. Because they're fucking Drow. Of course they give their old buildings to the spiders. But again, there are still buildings.
I don't know. Is there a sewer grate or like a manhole around us?
Oh man, there are sewer grates on the streets. I really wish we still had Dina though, because I totally had a story for her playing with the kobold in the underground part there.
Well, I mean, you might still be able to use that because Gargak can rip up any manhole or sewer grate for us to slide on into the fucking sewer.
I get that, but how cool would it have been if afterwards you know.
Yeah, we caught up with Dina, and she's like queen of the fucking kobolds.
Yeah, she's down there. Yeah, like fucking partying with the kobolds. Exactly.
That would be great. That would be fucking awesome.
Like in that vein, like Favorinus, he's a smart guy. It's gonna be like, if we can't travel through the city, why don't we travel under it?
I mean, you literally just I'm standing right here saying that right now. Are you?
Yeah, let's take through the sewers like we're rats.
Let me see if everybody else. Let's see if everybody else would just totally gets on board with Favorinus' option instead of Jason.
Roll a deception check, acting like it was totally my idea the entire time.
No, that's not
How do I
that matches my passive perception. So I'm just like the whole time I just like no, it's bullshit. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. So, look, guys, I'm bleeding to death here, so whatever.
We're gonna take your heavily injured ass down into the sewer.
All right, so that's where we're gonna start up, just plopping down in the sewers. Okay.
Wait, do I need to roll to try and
Rip up a sewer grate.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think even with that, you'd have advantage with all.
Yeah, 60. I feel like him.